And here we go on a Thursday morning. It is the MJ Morning Show. MJ and Michelle, no sign of Fester this morning at 6:02. I just get a little disrespectful and obnoxious at this point for him to just not even be here. Because the show's even run a couple of, clicks late, last couple of days. And, we're at 6:02 now, and there's just no sign of Fester. Michelle and I, fresh back from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and the Event Center, Boy George last night. That was pretty good. Yeah.
I know. Aren't you glad you went?
Yes, I am. I'm very actually some amusing observations, which we'll get into a little later on. The guy with the finger.
Oh. I mean, I was like, should I be asking you to do that? Or is this like a warrant? I'm not sure what's happening in front of us.
Oh, man. We had a little bit of a wedge going on. How do I talk about this sensitively? And then,
I'm just going to say it.
And then the woman next to you, part of the wedge, later on, folks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different wedge, but that's okay.
Well, no, that was we could also say the finger guy was doing the wedge. We could.
That's the one I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, finger guy. No. We were wedged.
I didn't realize that's what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But then the woman next to you, we were just amazed that she was doing something. We'll explain later on. So we went to the Hard Rock last night. We had a lovely dinner at 6 o'clock at Council Oak, one of my, favorite spots in the Tampa Bay area. Always get a phenomenal USDA prime steak at the Hard Rock at Council Oak, and then the show right afterward. And can I make a revelation? It's still no sign of Fester at 6:04. Is there a text? Can you see if there's any text from Fester? I got nothing.
No text.
I got nothing.
So that makes me worried.
Nothing.
He's usually pretty good about it.
Wait a minute, Andrew left his booth.
Here he comes. Oh,
it's just disrespectful at this point. Fester. All right, by the way, you're walking around like you're an 80-year-old. Your flashlight on your phone is on. I mean, dude, turn your flashlight on. You are a disheveled mess.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
No,
he's totally, he's equipped.
Yeah.
He's got a straw in his pocket for his drink.
He's
Stopped by
equipped.
Circle K this morning.
All right, just don't spill that Polar Pop or whatever it's called.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Ooh.
Would you like some, Meech?
No, thank you.
All right, please,
What's
careful.
disrespectful?
I'm not a pepper.
No, you're just walking in the show's been and you left the door open. I mean,
I'll do the door. I'll do the door.
Yeah, listen.
So, what's the excuse today?
There's no excuse.
It is 6:05 and you're just walking in.
No excuse. No, unacceptable is what it is. Unacceptable.
Okay.
I should be written up.
You know what?
Yeah, so
you're not getting employee of the month.
I should probably be suspended for tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So you're playing the opposite game with me. Fine.
No,
Yeah.
I'm playing the opposite. The opposite game is you get so butthurt. I mean, honestly, who cares?
Yeah, it's just who cares? You walk in. You're part of a morning show. You walk in 5 minutes after it starts.
A very insignificant part of a morning show. I mean, it's your name on it. I mean, listen, yeah, I'm okay. It's fine. I don't have my headphones. Oh, crap. Where did I put them?
like I said, a disheveled mess.
All right.
Well, you probably don't need headphones for the opening segment.
That's
Can
what I was
I
hoping.
ask why you're running late?
Well,
Okay,
I was running early.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then I said, I have time to stop at Circle K
Yeah.
to get the Polar Pop.
Yeah, the Polar Pop.
And-
what is that, a 44-ouncer? It's the XL, of course. It's the
Yeah.
XL.
Yes, I think
Why don't
it's
you go
40.
for what size shirt is that?
It's about the same size as my Polar Pop.
The Polar Pop is just XL. What size is your shirt?
This is a 4XL
right,
shirt.
so you need to get the 4XL. You know what? You bring your own mop bucket.
If they would allow me, I would.
You just bring your own mop bucket to Circle K and just fill it up with ice, and you just walk to the counter with one of those yellow caution wet floor rolling mop buckets.
Let me tell
and
you-
you fill up that with Polar Pop.
Let me tell you a thing about me and convenience store ice. I don't do it
What?
because the drinks are cold enough.
They're already refrigerated, yes.
Out of the fountain.
And of course, when you fill
Really?
a cup with ice, it's just simple displacement. You're just taking away space where actual product could
Oh,
go.
yeah.
It's already cold?
It's pretty. It may not be like 33 degrees, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember. Michelle, hold on. You didn't know that?
I'm not a consumer of beverages out of a machine at a Circle K or any other
right.
convenience
Well,
store. So
no,
I can't tell you the last time I did that.
The soda fountain dispensers
Right.
are refrigerated. The water, it is refrigerated.
Yeah.
So the drinks are cool. I don't know the exact temperature, but they're not coming out at room temperature. The whole no ice thing. So that is an XL Circle K Polar Pop with no ice. Is that what you're saying to me?
With Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay. My dad, he thought he was so clever and he cracked the code. I remember back in the 70s when I was a kid, we'd go out to restaurants or, whether it was fast food or whatever. I don't think they called it fast casual back then. But whenever we went to a restaurant, my dad would always order his Coke, no ice. And he thought he was really getting one over on him.
He was.
Yeah,
He was.
man, my dad was so proud. I just went no ice. And then we'd get the lecture every time about, the ice consumes half the drink. Half the cup is filled with ice. You get half the soda with no ice. I'm getting twice this soda. My dad thought he was getting one. He was taking them for a ride.
It sounds like my kind of guy.
All right, so what? Yeah, really. So what the hell's your deal?
No, there's no deal.
Well, you stopped.
I stopped. And, okay, all right. So I was going to get the breakfast value meal for like $4. You get
I didn't ask for all this. Why
You
are
asked me what my deal is.
Why
I'm
are you
giving you the whole-
5 minutes late to the show?
I'm giving you the whole deal.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm giving you the whole deal. Then I looked at the breakfast sandwich selections because they just came out.
Yeah. Oh.
And they didn't have bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. They had sausage, egg, and cheese.
Sausage,
And I'm
egg,
like,
yeah.
I don't feel like sausage. And
I
sat
want
there-
bacon.
Then I had to ask the guy.
You know what? You could have had bacon.
And,
You could have got. Don't they have some of the convenience stores have little pet supplies? They
Yeah,
might have had
yeah.
bacon strips. You could have put those on.
could have made my own. So then I have to ask the guy.
Yeah. And?
How long before the bacon comes out? And he's
Right.
like,
About 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll wait.
Well, he's like, it wasn't quite 7 o'clock.
Right.
But he's like, any minute now. I'm like, all right, I'll roll the dice on any minute because any
Right.
minute could have been the next minute.
Yeah.
But it could also have been like in 10 minutes.
Yes.
So I waited for 4 minutes. And I'm like, oh, crap. I really got to go.
Right.
And I took off. And then now,
And now, you know what? The minute you walked out the door,
right out. It
that's
came
where
right out.
hot.
All right, may I? I've got a question for you.
Sure.
All right, can you do me a favor? First of all, can you try to get here before the show open music ends?
Every day we try.
Oh, you know what? You're just a.
I mean, I don't stroll at the
You're
crack
a
at 7.
You're a smarmy, sarcastic wise ass.
Okay, listen. I don't,
Every day we try.
Yeah, every day I try every day. But listen,
All right.
I don't come in smoking cigars at the crack at 6:45. I'm here within seconds.
I've got a serious question for you.
All right.
When we get back, and I didn't finish our Hard Rock story. Michelle and I were at Boy George. Michelle, you've done a lot of duplicate things lately. So you were at the Hard Rock just a couple of weeks ago for Pat Benatar. Then
Yes.
you're back at the Hard Rock. And then also that night for Pat Benatar, you went with your friend Chris to the show, but all 4 of us, husbands, we had dinner at Council Oak.
Yes.
Then you guys peeled off to go to the show. We went home. And then last night, back to Council Oak, and then another show. But last night, I went with my lovely wife, Michelle, to see Boy George. Yeah. And I have a review coming up. Just the wedge issue, the finger in the issue. There's a couple of very interesting stories, but I want to point out, that was my first time in the event center. That was a very nice, intimate venue.
I tell you, I love that venue.
That is
I'm constantly checking their, calendar to see if there's something there that I would love to go see. There's not a bad seat in the house.
No.
The acoustics are awesome.
Yeah.
And I think everybody there is just having such a wonderful time.
It was good. So
Yeah.
my first time ever
Yeah.
in the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Event Center, and I liked it. I like it. All right, just get rolling. Festo, I got a question for you next.
Okay.
It's serious.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get a serious response from him. Can't even get to work on time. All right, 6:11, 6:12 now at the MJ Morning Show. Traffic's on. MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
Traffic is looking good.
I said I had a serious question for Fester, and I do have a snarky, obnoxious comment to make, which will instantly give it away. You know what? The snarky, obnoxious comment, I think, is worth giving it away and maybe reducing the element of surprise on Fester. And my answer would be, whelp. That's W-E-L-P, whelp. I like whelp. Whelp. Every once in a while, a good whelp. Whelp. I guess it didn't include a gigantic bucket of drink from a convenience store. That's the answer.
Okay.
What is the question? So again, my answer, whelp, Fester. I guess it didn't include a gigantic 44-ounce bucket of soft drink from a convenience store. You know, maybe we should ask the audience. You know, we've got a very astute, plugged-in MJ Morning Show listener base. So, all right, I'll tell you what. Let's go to early phones. Do they work today? 800-990-1047. So I just said the answer to Fester because I have something serious to talk to Fester about. But first, let's get the snarky, obnoxious joke out of the way. So Fester doesn't really know what it is.
No.
So the answer is, welp, I guess it's not that giant bucket of soft drink that you had to stop at Circle K to get, which made you 5 minutes late to the show opening today.
Technically, the drink didn't. I waited for the sandwich.
So
that's what did it.
So what is the question to elicit that little snarky, obnoxious answer? Anybody? Anyone know? 800, we got a smart audience. 800-990-1047. Phones are ringing. 800-990-1047. Welp, I guess it wasn't that big bucket of soft drink. What is the question that I'm about to lay on the fester? Anyone know? 800-990-1047. All right, let's start with Karen in Brooksville. Hello, Karen. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Do you have the correct answer?
Yeah, what happened to the lobby?
I'm sorry?
What happened to the lobby?
What happened to the lobby?
When the other day I dropped my drink coming up the stairs, and I made a terrible mess in the lobby. Yes, you're correct.
You spilled some of this bucket of drink on the community stairs coming up to the second floor.
And it cascaded to make a very bad hazard.
Because we've got those open stairs where it just will dribble down.
It was great.
That is the that is the incorrect answer.
Good thinking, though.
Yeah. Incorrect answer. Would you like to take another stab at it or no?
Nope. Don't have any other.
Okay, one and done.
That was it.
She don't want to talk to you.
Guess not.
Nope, she's done. She's not right the first time.
We're not eliciting the early phone calls that I thought we'd elicit here. Got to be honest. I'm a little disappointed. Usually I can ask for something this early and the phones just completely blow up. You know what? Unless it's just too difficult and I'm just assuming.
You really didn't give a lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't include a big gulp or a powder pop or a 44-ounce bucket of soda. You really didn't give much. I mean, because I think I kind of know how you think sometimes. I mean, did something catastrophic happen at a convenience store? Like somebody drove through?
No.
Or is there a recall?
That's why you have bollards in front.
But now,
and
yes.
if you own a convenience store and you don't have those bollards, those like yellow metal concrete filled poles to prevent hit the gas instead of the brake accidents where the car drives right through, especially with the number of cars in and out of a convenience store on an hourly basis, it's enormous. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna.
I mean, it's a really vague clue.
Yes.
Listen, I think it's so freaking obvious. Maybe I'm delusional.
But two things can be true at once.
All right. So here is the question. So, Fester, what did you give up for Lent? Welp, obviously not the gigantic bucket of soft drink that I stopped at Circle K to get this morning.
Yeah, I don't really observe Lent. Me and Big JC have a different deal.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Fester observes Lent.
Yes.
Do you know what's in his belly button right now?
40 days worth.
Are you an innie or an outie?
That's the dumbest question you've ever asked.
No, you know, I have no idea. I have no clue. I mean, not that I've ever seen your belly button.
That you ever focused on it. No, you would know if I was an innie. Oh, I'm sorry, an outie. I'd be like a big bulging. That's what the hell he is. An outie is like a protrusion.
What do you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
The outie is if the belly button is sticking out.
I think the outie is like the vast minority.
When they cut the umbilical cord, sometimes you have like the bubbly concave kind of, you know.
But you make are you an innie or an outie? I bet you like 1% of society is an outie.
I've never known an outie.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
have you?
You say, are you I had like one guy in the neighborhood back when I was like growing up in New York. And he would always fix cars in his yard and walk around with no shirt on. And he had an outie. And he was like, I was like a third.
What is that?
It was like, whoa. Yeah, what is that deal?
The fourth leg.
Dad, what's up with that weirdo?
So,
it's an outie, son.
So hang
Stay
on
away from him.
Fester is the only Catholic in the room.
Okay.
All right? And yesterday, of course, and you didn't roll in here with an ash mark on your forehead.
I would have called about a 5 o'clock service.
You know what?
This is a morning show.
This is hysterical. So we're at the Hard Rock last night. We had dinner at Council Oak. Mm-hmm. We went to see Boy George, and I saw a number of people walking around the casino with ashes. You know,
people of faith. Yeah, good for them.
They didn't give up slot machines for
No,
Lent.
no. They didn't give up steaks. They didn't give up slot machines. I mean, they don't eat meat on Friday, right?
So you're out of an Italian New York Catholic house. Were you guys ever like observing Catholics under mom and dad?
Yeah, you know, we'd go to, yesterday was like Ash Wednesday. There was a special service, and you got, I think once you were confirmed, you could get the ashes on your.
You get the cross.
Yeah, you get the cross on your head. I saw a bunch of people yesterday.
The priest does the cross with the ash marks on your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And.
Well, answer my question. Did you ever observe?
Yeah. I think like I had to, one year they wanted me to give up like candy.
Yes.
Right? Or something like that. You had to give up something that you really want or you really enjoy.
That you're going to miss.
For 40 days.
Yeah.
As a sacrifice.
Right.
Then I realized, you know what? BJC doesn't want you to sacrifice.
That's what I think, too.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Not eating meat on Friday isn't a terrible idea.
Right.
And all the Catholic churches have awesome fish fries.
On Fridays.
For the next month and a half.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very good.
Swing by. Look, I don't know. The one near my house has a big sign, Fish Fry Friday. And they have, it's great fish. But
so as a kid, you gave up what?
I think they want you to give up candy. Or one year they want, I mean, I was in the comic books for a minute. And then Dad's like, well, you can give up comic books.
Right.
I'm like, yes, let's read less.
So the local.
You know what? Now you can give up electronics or social media or like
time.
that kind of thing.
Or work on things, or work on better habits, like giving up procrastination, or giving up.
Yes, it's expanded. The whole theory has expanded.
So the season has begun. So when is Easter this year? How does that work? So yesterday was Ash Wednesday.
So Tuesday was Mardi Gras.
Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday was this Tuesday. Then yesterday, yesterday Wednesday. Was Ash Wednesday.
And then that's 40 days until Easter.
Palm Sunday is when? That's the Sunday before Easter?
I have it right here for you.
Is Palm Sunday?
Palm Sunday is March 29th.
Okay.
Maundy Thursday is April 2nd.
Right.
Good Friday is April 3rd.
Yep.
Holy Saturday is April 4th.
Right. And then Easter Sunday is April 5th.
Yeah, correct.
Why don't we
Thank you very much.
Let's call Pope Leo. He speaks English, right?
He speaks English.
Dude, he's from Chicago, of course.
I'm not used to a pope. He's like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm like, hey, Pope.
What's up? Let's go see let's go see a Cubs game.
He was a White Sox fan.
I'm sorry. Let's go see a White Sox game.
And you know what's on his schedule is opening day. He's not worried about all of this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's like, he wants to when they're throwing it out.
Oh, that's right.
Catchers and pitchers reported.
So
exactly. He's looking at that schedule and calendar.
Easter Sunday is kind of around opening day for baseball.
Right.
Exactly. All right. What was fog. So like the weather people were making a big deal. Oh, it's going to be very foggy this morning, especially along the coast, as opposed to, over the last month or so, we had a lot of inland fog, more so than the coastal fog. But the local weather folks were saying, oh, yeah, we've got the inversion, we got the fog, coastal. There was nothing. Dude. I mean, there was nothing. We're in South Tampa. We live on Tampa Bay. Nothing. Going across the Howard Franklin Bridge. I mean, I don't know how you get closer to the coast. I mean, nothing.
I mean,
zero. Not even a wisp of fog.
These weather guys and gals.
Yep.
They make half this crap up.
All right.
They got 3 minutes to fill or 4 minutes to fill.
They don't make.
They can't say,
They don't make crap up.
Honestly, you can do the weather. 80% of the year, you can do the weather in 20 seconds.
Yeah. You know what?
Dennis Phillips can just walk out there and say, hey, listen, high tomorrow of 85, partly cloudy, maybe there's rain in the afternoon. Have a good day, everybody. I mean, that's the weather the majority of the time. They have to come up with more crap.
Right.
I mean, I was watching weather. They give like the tides.
Right,
tides.
Stop.
You know what? I have to say, remember,
that's for the boaters.
Yeah, the boaters.
Oh,
Yeah.
the boaters. Like, they don't know. Like, they don't have instruments.
They talk about knots and chop. And I'm like, what's
yes,
this?
Michelle?
When you used to do the show back in the day,
Sure.
And I would love it when you would say, and the weather today, and you literally would hear yourself opening up that the blinds, and you'd be like, hot and sunny, Rain about 4.
Yeah,
It's like
we
it was
called
the
it the-
most ridiculous. Every day you said the same thing.
we called it the Accu window. Yeah, Accu window weather. We just looked out the window.
And
Yeah.
I like, so you did it a couple times and you came home and I was like, what's up with the weather? And you were like, yeah, that's the weather, Michelle. So I was like, okay.
That's the deal. So no fog. They're not making up the fact that there are conditions that lend itself to fog. Also, I just got an email. While you guys were yakking a few minutes ago, my phone buzzed because I was right. My hand was on top of it on the control board here. And Tim Gretzinger just emailed me at mj@mjmorningshow.com. So it just shows that when you send me a note, I mean, it's buzzing on my phone. So I literally just got an email from Tim Gretzinger. And he writes, "Good morning, MJ. Listen to your show every day, but this morning your station is cutting in and out, bleeding in with another station.
Oh, no.
Kind of aggravating. Can you fix this, please? Thank you, sir." Yeah, let me get my toolbox. I'm guessing it's atmospheric, and that's something that happens this time of year. A lot of times, January, February, we have atmospheric issues, and they call it like thermal ducting. So January, February, those are the most common months that we sometimes have signal interference problems, and it affects all the stations in town. So I sent them a note back. Call us right now, 800-990-1047, because I want to know where you are. So Tim Gretzinger, who just emailed me. I emailed you right back, dude.
Yeah, call us, Tim.
I said, hey, call now, 800-990-1047. Where are you?
In the shower.
No, maybe. Or on the turlet.
Yep. Can't go to the phone right now. I'm in the turlet.
Yeah, so no, bottom line is I want to know where he is because sometimes geographically there are places where there are worse interference issues when it comes to the thermal ducting. 6:34 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, hang on a minute. Is that Tim Gretzinger calling in?
I hope so.
Hold on, we might be running late.
Maybe not.
No, it's not, but it's someone else calling in.
All right.
800-990-1047. Morons in the news next on the MJ Morning Show. Oh, and Tim, no, I can't fix it. I can't just change. Oh, look, all the phone, every line. I guess we're going to phones when we get back right before Morons in the news. So hang on here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, the Kemp Law Group. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. Fester, what's the movement? Anything new in your case with Allison, your wife, who was rear-ended by an Uber driver that apparently has fled the country?
I mean, it's a bigger deal than you think. I mean, when the driver is not there, it's a deal because there's a whole bunch of statements because they have to go through the process of collecting all the statements, and the guy has so much time to reply, and then there's a follow, but you have to wait for that whole time to expire. So it really slows down the process.
But they still can't find the Uber guy.
They can't.
Yeah,
they can't find it, and Kemp is on it with all the details and all the intricacies of all the things you have to follow for what's turning out to be months. We thought it'd be a couple of weeks, and so did they.
But this Uber guy,
it's not that way.
This Uber guy that smashed into your wife in downtown Tampa, he probably didn't have much. Your case is with Uber because Uber has the big policy. Right. Anyway, bottom line is you want a team working hard on your case. If you're in an accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. Tell them that MJ sent you. If you are buying a diamond, especially these days, it can be a real pain in the, you know what? If you're not careful, you could end up getting grossly ripped off, overpaying, or get sold some inferior stone that blows. That's why I tell everyone that I know to skip the corporate chain stores, the online retailers, the mall stores, and go straight to International Diamond Center. IDC is local. It's a family-owned business. Florida people helping people like you. They stand behind what they sell. 4 decades of experience. The IDC experts guarantee that you're going to get the best diamond, the highest quality, fully certified for a great price. A guaranteed great price anywhere in America. No tricks, no inflated pricing, no cloudy diamonds, no cutting corners. The diamond that you want is the diamond you can get at the price that you want as well. It's IDC. You'll be proud to wear it, ladies. Guys, you'll be proud to give it. They are Florida's direct diamond importers. IDC, International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. And tell them MJ sent you. Traffic is on at 6:37. MJ Morning Show, Morons in the News next.
On I-4 westbound, we have an accident at
Phones blew up when I talked about the email I got about the station being fuzzy in certain places. And again, it's atmospheric, folks. And what was it, Tim? Hang on. Was Tim sent me the email? Yeah, Tim did not respond back. Tim did not call in either. Well, we don't think Tim called in, but Tim had written in during the last segment to mj@mjmorningshow.com. And if you want proof that I read my email to my private email, no one else sees this. This is my email. This is my server. This has nothing to do with this radio station, this company. mj@mjmorningshow.com is my own private email. So Tim wrote in, hey, kind of staticky this morning, cutting in and out, just other stations bleeding in. And again, it's atmospheric. And it happens this time of the year. Andrew, before I get to the morons, I saw phones did blow up. Can you tell me where were people listening where they were having some staticky signal issues?
We had callers from Pinellas Point, Winter Haven, a couple from Lakeland, Ruskin Parish, and Pinellas Park.
All right, there you go. So
why are we giving shout-outs to people who can't hear us? Andrew, let's talk to the people who can hear us.
All right.
Thanks,
enough.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
All right. Good
So
point.
the morons in the news. You know, we get these every once in a while. Here's another one. Guy arrested for DUI after driving to the sheriff's office to pay a fine for an open container fine that he got.
That guy has other issues, man.
What a dope.
Of all the places to not drive drunk to.
You know, we had, recent story, it's happened before, like woman went to the police station to pick up her boyfriend who was arrested on DUI, and she rolls into the police station drunk off her ass. They then detain her. They do field sobriety exercises. Then she gets popped for DUI, going to pick up her boyfriend who was popped for DUI because she was drunk off her butt. So this is similar. This is in Granite County. I think this is it's like Montana, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, Granite County, Montana.
Yeah. 25-year-old man was arrested for driving under the influence after driving to the Granite County Courthouse and the sheriff's office to pay an open container fine. While waiting for assistance at the sheriff's office, Sheriff Rico Barkel. Yeah.
I love any sheriff named Rico.
Rico Barkel. Notice the guy appeared to be intoxicated. When asked if he had driven to the office, the man replied, "Yep." When asked about his alcohol consumption, the man replied in a slurred speech that he consumed 2 drinks. Michelle, as a former Hillsborough County assistant state attorney, a prosecutor, why don't you tell us what the biggest response is when someone's pulled over? What do they say when the cop says, "Have you been drinking?"
Yes.
Well, they give
And then they
a
ask how
number.
much. No, then they ask how much have you had, and then you always
How much have you had?
couple of drinks,
Couple of
couple of beers.
Yeah, usually it's a couple of beers.
Well,
Yep.
usually, when it's a guy.
Yep, 2 beers. Yep, 2 beers. So that's what the guy said. The guy said he had a couple of drinks. 2 drinks. Oh, and he also said he smoked a couple of bowls of marijuana that day.
That's great.
Oh,
The man agreed to a preliminary breath test which showed results 3 times the legal limit. So this guy rolls down to the courthouse to pay a fine that he got for having an open container, drinking in public, and he rolls in drunk with a breath test 3 times the legal limit? Jeez.
How many people do you think live in Granite County, Montana,
See, you and I are on the same page.
according
'cause
to the latest census.
that's what I was looking up too.
The 2020 census was the last one.
Granite County, Montana.
Granite County.
I think there are 9,517 in Granite County.
Boy, you say that like we got a big city here in Granite County.
Oh, did I overshoot the runway on that one?
Triple. 3,309 people in Granite County.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of nothing in Granite. I mean, I'm sure there's, beautiful nature stuff. I mean, Montana's a beautiful state, but I mean, talk about a place where everybody probably knows everybody.
Right.
He probably went to high school with this guy, or at least this guy's dad. If there's even a high school in Granite County, I don't even know. So I bet you he can't read.
The guy tested 3 times the legal limit. So legal limit is a .08. So that means that he had to have what, a .24?
Yeah.
Holy crap. And then, listen, then they went out to his car and they found they had open containers in his car. So he was chugging on the way to the courthouse to pay the fine for the open container with an open container. What a schmuck on wheels. I mean, dangerous, too. That's awful. Yeah, the guy was charged with aggravated DUI. I'm guessing it was aggravated because of how high his blow was, right, Michelle?
I would guess.
Is that what that means? I thought he was just pissed off when he got pulled over.
He was all aggravated. I'm all aggravated. You pulled me over. No, it's...
We're going to cite you with a frustrated DUI.
Yeah, the Granite County Sheriff's Office put up a Facebook post as a public service announcement. If you drive to the Sheriff's Office intoxicated, alcohol or drugs, this guy was both, you will be arrested for DUI. If you drive here with a suspended or no license, you will get a ticket. If you enter the Sheriff's Office with a warrant, you will be arrested. If you decide to drink excessively or smoke marijuana, do not drive. Call for a ride. The Sheriff's Office will be happy to help. If you live in one of our county towns, please walk if you're able. In all of our towns, you can walk across in 20 minutes or less.
Okay.
Stupidity is not an excuse.
How many followers do you think the Granite County Sheriff's Office Facebook page has?
Well, if I overshot the runway by guessing the county had 9,000-something residents, and you said it was 3,000. Okay, if there are 3,000 residents, let me extrapolate how many Facebook followers they would have. I'm going to go with 317.
106.
I overshot the runway again! Son of a...
106 people. Yeah. Let's get this. Let's get this out on the Facebook to our 106 followers.
Wow. What a schmuck. That's why we call it Morons in the News. Then we have a local-ish story. Well, it's Florida. It's over in Castleberry. So that's over near Orlando, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Castleberry. That's near Orlando. Yeah, Seminole County. So we've got a guy that had a medical episode in a strip club, and they did not call 911.
What?
Yeah, they just put him in his car and said, "Okay, on your way."
No.
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah. Man dies after visit to famous Florida strip club.
What's the responsibility of the strip club?
Rachel's. Haven't you heard of Rachel's?
I've heard of it.
Rachel's is was big, I think West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. I think they've got multiple locations, or they did at some point. A Seminole County strip club is being sued after a man died following a medical emergency on its premises, according to court records that Channel 6 in Orlando got their hands on. The lawsuit was filed on Monday this week by the widow of Rajiv Nayi, states that employees at Rachel's North Men's Club and Steakhouse, lots of meat, in Castleberry, failed to get him proper medical help when he lost consciousness in the club. Instead of calling 911, staff reportedly, put him in a taxi. So they just, you know what it's like? Man, a customer having a medical episode and having like rescue and 911 come in here and the ambulance. That's bad for business.
That's not a good look.
Let's get him out of here. Get him. Having a medical. Get him out of here. Hurting the lap dances.
Well, they have to shut everything down for a while.
Oh yeah.
What if they said, "Hey, pal, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he's like, "All right, let's get you out of here."
They put him in a taxi. They got him out of there.
I mean,
And then he died.
there has to be some video. I mean, if he's grabbing his chest and he doesn't feel well, hey man, you okay? Yeah, let me just go home. All right, let's get a taxi for this guy. Let's get out of here. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is a really strong case. I mean, what would they pay her, like in dollar bills? What, she wins a garter belt and some fish high heel shoes?
What's the? I think "Pour Some Sugar on Me" was playing also.
Yeah, right.
Pour some sugar on me. When this guy went into his medical episode. But
He had a glycose issue.
what's the obvious question for the widow of Rajiv Nai? What's the obvious question?
What's your husband doing at a strip club?
Yeah, the obvious question is, hey, Madam Widow, Mrs. Widow, did you know that your husband was at Rachel's North Strip Club, Gentlemen's Club, and Steakhouse? That is the question.
What if that's part of the story? What if he didn't want his wife to know he was there? I mean, if an ambulance was called, the next call is probably to your wife. Where's he getting picked up from? Oh, the strip club. He's like, just get me out of here, get me home, and I'll worry about it when I get there.
All right, when we get back, do you know about the Walmart freeze tactic? Yeah, I didn't know. It has a term. At Walmart, if you do this, they hit you with the freeze, and they can do it. When they see you, when they're watching at Walmart, they hit you with the freeze. What is the Walmart freeze? We'll tell you next on the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105. Looking for Toyota? Are you in Polk County? Folks, want to ask a favor. When you need a new vehicle, and listen, Toyota has a great, phenomenal lineup. When you need a car, truck, SUV, pickup truck, head over to Miracle Toyota in Haines City and go ahead and let them know that MJ sent you. Listen, even if you're just driving by, just pop in the lot and just open the door and say, hey, MJ sent me. And then just buy a new car. Now, all kidding aside. So if you're in Lakeland, anywhere in Polk County, any of the surrounding counties, if you want a great car buying experience, it's Miracle Toyota in Haines City. I know the owner well. It's Mike Murphy. It's Murphy Auto. They're also the owners of the new Genesis store in Tampa. Family guy, lives in my neighborhood. I mean, just a super, it's not like some giant, New York Stock Exchange listed conglomerate automotive behemoth. No, it's a hometown family-run dealership. So when you're looking for Toyota in Polk County, head to Miracle Toyota and please tell them that MJ sent you. When that move is coming up, I'm going to take one stress factor off your plate right now, and that is called 2collegebrothers.com moving and storage. Stressful enough. You don't need more gook and garbage and problems heaped on top. Get a hold of 2 College Brothers right away when you're planning to move, new house, new condo, new apartment. You're moving across the state, out of state. You're moving across the street, across town, whatever it is. If you're a business that is moving, 2 College Brothers, they do a lot of business moves, and they're great at that too. So take the stress off the table. You got enough to worry about. Lock in a great mover. You'll get a great quote. They'll stick with their rate, and you're going to get highly trained individuals. They'll wrap all the furniture in the heavy moving blankets. They're going to handle all of your stuff with care like it's their very own family's heirlooms. It's 2collegebrothers.com. Highly background checked, drug screened. You're just going to get a killer move. Mention me, MJ, get free moving boxes. It's 2collegebrothers.com. The smartest move you'll ever make. Traffic's on. The Walmart freeze next. MJ Morning Show.
On I-4 West.
It's called the freeze. So if you're a Walmart shopper and you set off some alarms, got some red flags, getting run up the flagpole, as you visit Walmart, you could be subject to the freeze. And the Walmart attendant at the self-checkout, you know, they've got like the hovering monitor that kind of stands there. If you think that you can sneak, they've got their, watch them.
If you look, there's like one person per every 4 or 6 registers, and they have a little, they have a phone or
they have a handheld device. They have a tablet or a device. They can see what's going on. And if there's anything suspicious at your Walmart self-checkout lane, they get the alert.
Yep, they freeze you right there.
Yeah.
I've been frozen before.
Yeah, the freeze.
When I was buying a bunch of cans.
You're jumping ahead. I've even said what the freeze is yet.
You already said.
I just said it's the Walmart freeze. All right, go ahead, Fester.
Is the Walmart freeze when there's a problem? They shut down your self-pay.
Shut her down.
Yeah.
They shut down the self-checkout.
And then they have like video of you, and they can make sure in front of you, they'll watch a video on your monitor, on your screen.
To see if you're a thieving, conniving, stealing piece of bleep.
Okay, you're not a thieving, conniving, stealing piece of bleep at that point. At that point, they can correct it. If you walk out with it, then then you're a thief.
Right.
But
so it's called the freeze. So the Walmart freeze is when they shut down your self-scanning so you cannot scan anything else. It locks it up. So if there's any suspicion, they hit you with the freeze, and then they'll come over. And I've had it happen. They'll push some things on the touch screen, and then suddenly there's a video replay of you scanning stuff so they can see if you're doing the skip scan.
But what are some of the things that make you freeze? Like,
they freeze it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I bought a bunch of cans, right? And instead of bagging the cans.
Well, I think there are 2 freezes because I think that sometimes like the system does have some degree of artificial intelligence, and it detects if there's like a scanning abnormality. And I think the system can freeze, but also if they're watching you and there's concern or the system alerts that something's wrong, then they can hit you with a freeze. So like Mr. Freeze at Walmart. So go ahead. What was your story?
I bought a bunch of canned goods, and I kept it inside the little cardboard flat.
Oh, right.
I can just see you with cans of beans, and you're just cooking the whole can on a hot plate like Ed Gein in Monster on Netflix.
That's exactly what I do. I have more beans.
You got a whole sink filled with empty bean cans with the lid all peeled up and still attached with its jagged little edges.
I'll buy beans like once every 2 years and like keep them in the stockpile.
Yeah, okay.
But I was buying several cans and maybe like 3 or 4 flats of cans, and just beep 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 beep, and I was beeping them too fast because you can't do a quantity count.
Oh.
I can't do 12 times and then scan it once.
Right.
I have to scan it 12 times. Right. But I'm like, pew, 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 pew. And the guy's like, whoa, hold on. And my thing just stopped. And
he froze you.
He froze me. And the Walmart guy comes over and he counted
Mr. Freeze.
How many?
And if it's a lady, that's Mrs. Freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in your case, you might have had too many in there. Like you might have, because you were going so quickly.
I knew how many I was counting. Because if I was over scanning, I called the guy over, hey, I need to take one off. But I was like moving from one flat to another, and the guy, and it just freezes, and my trigger stops working. Then he comes over and he stops and he counted.
Oh my god!
The number of scans, and they were on. They're right.
Let me tell you what I like to do. So when we go to Walmart, or when I go to Walmart, because I'm like just a trained monkey that Michelle sends out to do her errands.
Yeah, you are.
So Michelle has
Not true.
like, I usually buy like 3 things of eggs. Michelle likes the Vital Farms. Oh man, speaking of Vital Farms eggs, my God, they are getting nailed repeatedly on social media. Remind me, write that down. After I finish Walmart, I got to bring up the Vital Farms eggs thing, because that's your favorite egg. You like a fresh farm egg if you can. Like who's the lady with the fresh eggs out in Odessa? We got to get out there again.
I know.
It's just a little far for us. Anyway, back to Walmart.
Yeah.
So what I like to do, Michelle sends me like a trained monkey to do the shopping. And there are certain things that Michelle wants me to get numerous items or numerous quantities of the same item. So one of the more common ones, there are like 2 laundry things that Michelle just constantly has to have. One is Calgon water softener for the washing machine, right?
Correct.
Because the Tampa water sucks.
Yes.
I mean, just look at the scale and the gook that accumulates. So Calgon makes a water softener thing and what does that do? That
I don't know what it does.
Well, then why do you buy it?
Because it says it softens the water.
Oh,
but I don't know. I don't really know, the science of
geez.
it.
I thought you researched this.
Well, I did. Some article said you should add this. A lot of people like to add, I think, like vinegar. And they say don't do that because it might ruin the rubber stuff that's in the washing machine.
All right. So Michelle has me buy like 5 or 6 of the Calgon water softeners in the laundry aisle at Walmart. And then the other item is White Bright. I have to buy a half a dozen bottles of White. What does White Bright do? I can guess.
It makes your whites whiter.
Okay. Make sure. So when I have these,
You are a walking laundry commercial.
when I have these plastic containers in the cart, and I've got 6 and 6. I don't want to take each one out and have to. So what I do is I know that I have 6 or 8 or whatever I have, and I just take one and I go ba-doop, 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 and I scan the same one 8 times, and then I bag it. And sometimes I get away with it. Sometimes I get frozen. Yeah. They lock me up, and then they come on over. They do the review.
Yeah.
How many items are on the screen? It's like it scrolls on the Walmart screen, and then
They don't trust you at all.
they replay the video. They check the screen, and I'm one honest MFer. All right?
And they still don't believe you. It's like they look at you like, all right.
They were hoping.
All right.
What if they get bonused? Yeah, son of a, I didn't get them. They'll never get it because I never skip scan. I always pay for everything. So that's it. It's called the freeze. And the reason why I brought this up, I don't need to go into the details, but some dude, Leesburg, which is outside of Orlando, dude was skip scanning. They froze him. Then they grabbed him at the door, threw him into the loss prevention office, etc. But it just goes through what the Walmart freeze is. So now you know when your screen gets locked up, the computer might have detected something, or the lady or the guy that's standing there watching all of the self-checkouts with that tablet, that little handheld device, they can hit the button, boop, Mr. Freeze, and you're frozen. All right, back to the Vital Farms eggs for a second.
Yes.
It is rampant. And, Michelle, when did the Vital Farms egg become your store-bought egg of choice?
2020.
Why?
Well, we used to buy eggs fresh at the market in New York, at the little farmer's market.
The Union Square Market.
Right.
Yeah.
And I liked that.
And then the chickens got COVID.
Well,
They got bird flu.
possibly.
Yeah.
And then we moved back to Florida, and we don't really have a market like that. We tried to go to a market once or twice here, I think in St. Pete.
Yeah,
and we
there's
couldn't
St.
find,
Pete, yeah.
we couldn't find like an equivalent type of egg to buy.
But then there's that really nice lady with that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of that place? In
No.
Odessa or?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about, but I cannot recall the name
Right.
off the top
Yeah,
of my
she's
head.
got fresh eggs.
There's a
She
bunch-
does.
If you start looking, there's a bunch of people that have,
Right.
egg
All right.
processing
So
businesses.
back
here.
to Vital Farms.
So I just did the research on it because we were buying like either Nellie's or Pete and Jerry's or whatever, and there was a lawsuit I think against one of those providers. And so Vital Farms was the one at that moment in time, to me, came out to be, the one that was feeding the chickens or the hens, whatever, properly, letting them run free and, all the good stuff. And I do like the color of the yolk, but I think they do feed them something that makes that yolk a little brighter, orange or yellow, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
like
but at that moment in time, when I did the research.
They feed them like marigold petals.
Right.
All right.
So,
to get the yolks like bright orange.
But as with everything, you have to kind of revisit the research every now and then. And so 6 years ago, but now it seems like people have uncovered maybe something not as revealed or as honest with the company. I don't know.
I don't know if it's true or false,
Right.
but I'm getting all of these Instagram posts, all of these reels, and it's not the same person. I've seen probably half a dozen different individuals doing like these assassin hit pieces against the Vital Farms eggs, which are sold at all. Walmart sells them, Publix sells them, and there's just like this like concerted effort to like take down Vital Farms eggs. And, one of the videos complained, it has a high percentage of linoleic acid or so. Oh, look. So you found one.
I did.
All right. Cue it up and let's play one of the, and Michelle, I've brought this to your attention and you don't seem to care, but also we've read that, see, you're attracted. You're kind of falling for the marketing. You're attracted to the bright orange yolk versus a more pale oak. And I think the assumption is, it must be healthier or filled with more nutrients.
No, that's not what it is.
I remember one time I had a buddy who had like 10 chickens. He's like, look at the color of that yolk.
Right.
Look how bright that yolk is.
Right.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Generally speaking, the brighter the yolk does seem to indicate, it does indicate like what their food source was or whatever. But if they're feeding them like marigolds, those are natural. It's like a natural flower, right? Like literally a flower, like a plant, right? So what's wrong with them eating that? See, nothing.
All right.
You're speechless.
But also they're saying that I'm trying to think of some of the videos that have popped up.
See?
I don't want this guy. This is not what I want. Go to Instagram and type in Vital Farms.
All right.
And then I'll tell you what to grab. All right. So one of the other things that have popped up on those eggs, and I'm telling you, it's like it's like an assassin is going after the target, but it's
it's definitely a concerted effort.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out like who's behind it. So
all right, so let me
some of those egg providers are connected. I think.
Well, hang on.
Like Pete and Jerry's might be also Nellie's or something. I don't know.
Hang on. Let me tell you some of the things I remember. They're also saying that like Vital Farms, you think it's like this like small cooperative. But
no, it's a major corporation that distributes to thousands of stores.
I think I saw that they're trying to suggest that Vital Farms is owned by BlackRock, big private equity.
Is that true?
And well, that's one of the things that popped up. Look it up.
See, that's what you people get.
Hang on. Then what else was it? Oh, that they're feeding the chickens like soy and you think that they're just roaming the pastures, just eating organic material and bugs, and that's not the case. So you're on Instagram now. Look, there's just tons of these things.
I typed Vital Farms exposed, and there's literally hundreds of videos.
I mean, it's like
going after this company.
It's crazy how many people are going after this egg. I'd hit scroll up.
It's the top.
Yeah, you're at the top. All right, so I'm trying to think of which one. Trying to see if here we go. Vital egg scandal. I scroll down. Get the guy. No. Scroll. Right there. The guy right in the middle. Yeah, click on that one. Let's just hear this dude. Go ahead. You got to unmute it. Go.
Eggs to the point that they are throwing them in the trash, or maybe through an empty carton in the trash. I don't know, kind of look like it. We have a third-party result here from another egg company trying to look good, clearly, showing that the breakdown in these eggs looks more like these cage-free eggs, which if you know what that means, it's just like a carpet of chickens in a factory farm shed, and we're seeing that higher linoleic acid and that lower stearic acid.
This is nerdy.
That's typical of grain-fed, and people are saying, this is closer to canola oil. That's so bad.
Yeah, so, but whatever reason, it's just like this conveyor belt of all these videos that are popping up that are going after this egg.
I got to say, that's what you people get, dude.
Oh, that's what you people get.
You got to get these cage-free. I like my chickens in a little cage.
Of course you do.
They don't move.
Yeah, rolling in their own
miserable as hell.
Rolling in their own chicken poop,
Dude,
right?
no,
That's what you want.
Like, you put them on like a fence or a grate.
You know what?
and just
It
push
makes
right
you
through.
feel at home because you roll in your own poop too, right?
Listen, man, they're delicious. That's fine. I mean, those cheapo eggs, they're great. You people with your Vital Farms, $10 a dozen. Screw that.
All right, so a United Airlines flight makes an emergency landing. The flight made an emergency landing in West Africa. So this United flight was heading back to the United States. And I'm trying to think, this is like a brain bust. Well, yes.
I'm trying to picture countries that they landed in.
Dude.
Where it was like
somewhere in West Africa. Right?
Okay,
I don't even.
That's not like Somali pirate area, so I'm just trying to think where they landed.
All right, so they might have landed in Nigeria.
Okay.
So they might have been coming from wherever the hell, maybe Far East. So United flight makes an emergency landing in West Africa. It was bound for the United States. But this is kind of like one of those word problem, kind of like brain busters. Okay. And I'm trying to phrase this the right way. You've got X number of passengers on the flight.
Okay.
This is like a brain buster riddle, and I'm trying to phrase it and write it properly. Maybe you guys can help me with this. But the flight ended up with 2 more passengers on board mid-flight. And then they were down a passenger mid-flight. Any ideas? Mid-flight, suddenly 2 more passengers. And then later on in the flight, they were down a passenger.
All right.
Any thought? Oh,
yeah,
Andrew says miscount. That they miscounted. Any ideas?
I have ideas.
Okay, well then spew.
Either somebody gave birth to twins or 2 people gave birth and somebody died.
Oh.
Dude, you nailed it. That's exactly what happened. United Airlines flight headed to the U.S. A woman gave birth to twins on the flight.
Wow.
And then another passenger died.
I mean, at least they have
I mean, how does that on one freaking? What else could happen on this flight?
At least the seat was available.
You know, that's the flight we look out the window and see if there's a gremlin on the wing.
I mean,
you're right, Fester. Is that crazy or
I
what?
really didn't think you were supposed to travel like it that late in your pregnancy. I mean,
who knows what? I mean, there's plenty of people that deliver early.
Yeah.
I mean, when
and I guess with twins, you probably
baby comes
might.
when the baby's ready to come.
Yeah.
You know, wow.
Oh.
And did they? I guess there was no airport over the desert, right?
Yeah. So they,
you know, I mean, if you're just getting, you know, do you turn around and go back to Egypt? Who knows?
All right. So one passenger gave birth to twins. A second passenger had a medical emergency and died on the flight. The plane landed Dakar Blaise Diagne International Airport.
Okay.
Wherever the hell, Dakar. That was like a BMW, Dakar yellow, or that was like a car color. Because don't they have that? There's like isn't there a famous African desert road race called the Dakar, whatever it is. All right, 7:20 at the MJ Morning Show. Fester, good on you. You figured out the riddle.
I like riddles.
Yeah, riddle me this. 7:20 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, I wasn't going to do it. Then I did it. And now I've got a couple of bitchers and moaners and belly achers, and I'm being called mean and cruel, and how dare you? You're an adult.
Oh.
You're
Are you?
Well, first of all, you got that wrong. All right. So why are some people angry at me? What did I do? What did I post that has a very small percentage, but they're getting vocal on me, man? That they're ticked off. I posted something on my Instagram, and this has turned into a little mini controversy. But you know what? I decided that this picture was too good. I had to post it, and I did. Hang on. So why are people pissed? What are they saying? I'm going to read you verbatim where someone calls me a child. Well, okay. All right. True. All right.
No argument
Oh,
here.
you got me there. All right, 7:21. I'll explain, and there's just a lot more coming up. We got the latest on Savannah Guthrie and the mom, and Oh, man. Just a lot coming up because we do an hour, 20 minutes nonstop MJ next here on the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM. Air Rescue is your stop, is your first call, is who you need to fix your air conditioning or your heat when we have the cold snaps. We're back to like hot days now, but I'm sure, Michelle, didn't you say the cold's coming again?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think like this weekend or next week.
Yeah, this weekend, maybe again. All right, anyway, air conditioning breaks, heat breaks, whatever the deal is, you call Air Rescue. So if you're saying to yourself, oh, MJ traded teams. He used to do commercials for Plan B air conditioning. Well, you'd be correct. But I didn't change teams per se because it's the same ownership. So they've closed down Plan B air conditioning and just folded it into Air Rescue. They simplified. It was the same owners, Plan B and Air Rescue. Air Rescue happens to be a company that's been in the Tampa Bay area for over 70 years. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off your bill. airrescue.com for any air conditioning issues. airrescue.com, 888 never wait, and tell them that MJ sent you. Veterans Ford, they are loaded. The February massive truck event is in effect right now. If you're waiting for the perfect time to buy a new Ford truck, I'm going to tell you right now, this is it. Annual truck month is on at Veterans Ford. Super Duties, F-150s, Rangers, Mavericks. You can do cash, you can finance, you can lease, but you got to get to Veterans Ford. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months, zero money down, and zero payments for 90 days on 2025 F-150s brand new. Interest rates as low as 0%. Rebates up to $9,000. No payments until May. They've got trucks under $30,000. They have all kinds of trucks, 800 horsepower trucks, 0% interest, zero down, zero payments till May. What are you waiting for? Get to Veterans Ford. Linebaugh and the Veterans Expressway. And if you mention me, MJ, you tell them you want the MJ deal, no other Ford dealer in town is going to beat the Veterans Ford price. Yeah, walk into Veterans Ford, get the absolute best price, better than any other Ford dealer. Walk in and tell them you want the MJ deal. Linebaugh and the Veterans Expressway, Veterans Ford, tell them that MJ sent you. Zero Res has a great special going on for February. Hurry. You got only days left to take advantage of 20% off. What do you want Zero Res to do? You want them to clean your carpet. You want professional duct cleaning. You want your upholstery cleaned. You got couches that are all stained and filthy with, Chef Boyardee SpaghettiO sauce, whatever the deal is. Get your house cleaned up. Feel proud about your place. Get the carpet stains out. And now it's 20% off with Zero Res. And you want Zero Res to do it because they don't use the soaps, the chemicals, the shampoos. They don't leave a residue. That's why it's called Zero Res. 20% off. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. You know, the other companies leave the residue, and that attracts dirt faster. That's why you want Zero Res. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. Call the phone number on the screen, or you can book online. I like calling because then you can tell them that MJ sent you. Make sure you get your 20% off. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Let's grab Schreiner, 725. MJ Morning Show back in a minute. And it's the MJ Morning Show. MJ here, Fester, Michelle, and this is the long segment, folks. No music, no commercials, just nonstop entertainment, nonstop content. So I got some people that are pissed off at me, but, you know, most people are commenting on this like, oh, my God, or I'm getting the smiley faces or the emojis where, you know, the crying tears are coming out because it's so funny. They're crying. So hang on, I'll get to that in just 1 second here. Michelle and I were at the Hard Rock last night seeing Boy George. We'll get to that coming up in just a bit. Oh, and if you're driving the kids to school right now, this is kind of important because it's 7:30. This is a big, you know, drive kids to school kind of time. This is insane. And, hey, your wife's in the car right now.
She just dropped the last one off.
All right. Has your wife, has Allison ever gotten one of those school zone speeding tickets?
No, because we're in car line, and car line moves pretty slow. But it's like there are speeders who try to skirt around the line. You know, maybe people who live in a neighborhood or something.
Too much information. I just want to have. Has your wife gotten a speeding ticket with the school zone cameras?
No.
All right. This is nuts. This is unbelievable. So this is Hillsborough County. Do you know how? I mean, I was blown away. Do you know how many school zone speeding tickets? You know, with the speed cameras. You've got the speed cameras. This is Hillsborough County. How many tickets have been given out for speed zone violations in school zones since the inception of the program? And listen, it's fairly recently. Has
it been a couple of years? Has it been like a year and a half?
Yeah, a little over a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Now these aren't like the cameras on the buses.
So. No, that's the red flashing light camera.
Okay.
That's a whole different thing where if you pass a school bus with red flashing lights and the stop arm out, they've got cameras that'll get your license plate also, and you'll get a ticket. This blew me away. Also, huge increase in tickets. And Bay News 9 did an investigation, and they found between August and December of 2025, the sheriff's office handed out 67,611 tickets. Look at Michelle's face. Michelle's doing Eddie Murphy doing the buckwheat face. Ooh! You know the face?
Yes.
Ooh!
Say that number again?
60. All right, the time frame is.
What county?
Dude, I said Hillsborough 19 times.
Sure. Well, I'm making sure. All right.
What do you have, Slim Jim's jams in your ears?
Okay.
All right. Don't say that.
Every time we talk, every time we talk, it doesn't have to be an insult back. Come on. When you have a Slim Jim shoved in your butt, stop.
No,
man, come on. I'm trying to gather facts here, and it's very difficult to talk to you.
I said Hillsborough 19 times.
Okay, it's fine. We talk back and forth. Every time, it doesn't have to be like a micro dig.
So from all, you dig at me. All right.
Okay. Everybody to the corners.
August to December of 2025, 67,611 tickets.
Great.
That is an enormous number of tickets.
How much is the ticket?
The ticket fine, you know, I used to have this.
Is it like $150, $175?
Right, it's $100 ticket. And then the Bay News 9 had like a breakdown. You know, $60 goes to the county, 20 goes to the state, 12 goes to the school district, 5 supports crossing guard programs, 3 goes to law enforcement training.
Wait, what was the time frame again?
I mean, this is.
You said August.
August of this year when school opened up of last year.
Just don't ask him what county.
School, it was Hillsborough County.
Don't ask. I tell Michelle not to ask you.
I'm not
because
ask,
God forbid you ask if there's like a processed meat product in her ear.
You've got a short temper lately. All right.
All right.
So
August 2025 until
December. So just
half of a school year.
Just the opening of the school year back in August, and then just through December of last year, 67,611 tickets.
I would think that that's impossible. I just don't even know how that's physically possible. Because think about it. You have Thanksgiving week off. December's only half a month, so you really have
20, 40, let's say it's 20 school days in a month.
right.
20, 40, 60, yeah, I mean, December 8, let's say it's like 120 school days.
That's what I'm trying to calculate.
Yeah.
That is
600
incredible.
a day?
Wow.
I don't know. That's not right. Maybe it
So
is.
the sheriff's office, Hillsborough County, says the program's working and that the number of tickets was starting to decline. So people are getting the message. So it seems like the bulk of these might have been August, September, October. And then as people are getting tickets for speeding in a school zone, clearly the word's getting out. Watch your speed in the school zone, which is a pretty smart practice so you don't run over the kidlets. But I just thought it was an absolutely enormous number.
That is.
All right, 7:35 at the MJ Morning Show. You okay, Fester?
You?
I'm fine.
Okay, whatever.
I'm great.
Let's go.
All right, so Fester's angry at me too.
No,
All
let's
right.
talk about something funny.
All right,
Oh,
so,
my God.
well, I am. It's my Instagram post.
That's
All
almost
right.
1,000 tickets a day.
Hold on, Michelle's still
I
doing
ju-
math.
yes, I'm
Michelle,
sorry.
tickets a day.
If I did, like-
Michelle cannot move on. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. If going off of Fester's 20 days a month, and then August is half a month, December is half a month. I gave 15 for November. Is it 75 days? But I rounded up because I thought, I probably missed some days. 80 days. If you take that number and you divide it by 80, it's like 900 tickets a day. I just can't even.
It's a lot of tickets. And I can't help but to think that, like, county officials at all levels are, like, micro excited for the revenue stream.
Well, it's a lot of freaking
Right.
revenue. At $100 a ticket, it's a
I mean-
lot of
Wow.
revenue.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 60,
That's just a stunning number.
it is. So 67,000, what is it, 6 million, 67,000 tickets
times 100
times 100 is what, 6,700,000?
of found money.
6 million, I just did the calc, but I was right. $6,700,000 in speed zone, school zone fine money. All right, let me move on now
Okay.
to the IG thing. Are you done? Are you?
No, I'm just saying that number is stunning.
It is.
And it also is revealing as to why we have so many school zone incidents.
Yep.
Right?
All right. I posted the picture. So initially, Michelle said, no, don't post that. Why'd you come around? Why did you
because there's no stopping you.
Why'd you drop your opposition to me posting the picture?
Because you're going to do whatever you want to do anyway.
Don't confuse her dropping her opposition for actually supporting it.
Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, you're going to do what you want to do.
Right.
I took a picture a couple of weeks ago. I know exactly when I took it. I took this picture at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on Super Bowl Sunday morning a couple of weeks ago. Went to visit my dad and my mom, and I had a 7 a.m. or a 6:40 flight back to Tampa on Spirit. Sunday morning, early flight. I'm at the gate. It was F2 at the Fort Lauderdale Airport, Spirit Airlines, flight back to Tampa. And I just couldn't believe what I was looking at. This woman was dressed in, did you look in the mirror? I mean, do you know that you're in public in this outfit? There is a woman.
I mean, she doesn't care.
She does not care.
Good for her for having this level of freedom.
You know what? She's made choices.
I mean,
She's made decisions, and a couple of people are ticked off. When you're in public, folks, you do not have an expectation to privacy. And especially, you go out of the house looking like this lady in a tight cheetah print shorts outfit. Her stomach is hanging out.
yes.
She's got a blue shower cap on. She's got this giant clear backpack. I mean, I was like, what am I looking at here? I had to take a picture. It's posted on my Instagram. It's at Certified MJ Radio. And this is not body shaming. This is, how the hell could you go out of the house looking like this shaming?
It's outfit shaming.
It is. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, everybody deserves that.
So I post, it's on my Instagram, and the caption says friggin' fierce, because Michelle's sister was over yesterday, and What, she brought up America's Next Top
I
Model?
said
or
right. I said you should use America's Next Top Model as a
Barometer or as a
right as a reference.
Yes.
And she said, "Oh yeah, she always says these things." She knew like a couple of things that she says, and so this was one of them. Like you're friggin' fierce or something.
So I posted the picture, and I did a whole narration on my Instagram. You have to see this picture. You have to go to Certified MJ Radio and see this picture. Certified MJ Radio. It's one of the last couple of pictures that I posted on IG. My IG is Certified MJ Radio. And I don't know how many people read the captions, but you have like the words on the bottom, and I usually have MJ Morning Show, 104.7 FM, Q105, but then you have little dots for more. Click on the more, because I posted, I love this woman. I spotted her waiting to board on a recent Spirit Airlines flight from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa, and then in all caps I wrote, "Let me be 100% clear. This post is only about the ridiculous attire this person chose to wear in a major U.S. airport." But then I've got a couple, very small amount, of people that are angry at me, that are calling me a child. Okay, I admit it. So a follower, oh, no, they don't follow me, or maybe they unfollowed me. But, it says when I print out a DM, it has the name of the person. This one is something tattoos. And you don't follow each other on Instagram. But they saw my post. Maybe it just came up in the algorithm.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So, but they know who I am because they wrote to me. They sent me a direct message.
Oh.
They didn't just leave a comment. They sent me a direct message. As someone who has listened to their father, as someone, I'm just going to read this verbatim. As someone who has listened to their father, listened to you for years, you should be ashamed of yourself. What does that mean? As someone who has listened to their father, listened to you for years, you should be ashamed of yourself on how you conduct yourself as a public figure in this town.
That's a good point.
Having the audacity to take photos of people publicly posting them online, making fun of them, you're an immature man.
Again.
A little man. And should not be representing the Tampa Bay area. Shame on you. It's disgusting. Oh, she's going, well, first of all, she needs to learn how to punctuate, and it just seems like...
Punctuation aside.
But some things are out of order here as far as...
Grasp of the English language written.
Verb tenses.
Aside.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, she was probably a average, possibly below average student in a remedial English class. But nonetheless, valid points are made.
Okay.
All right,
What,
I
that
think
he's
it's
a little man?
Hold on, I think this is hysterical.
Fester's still angry at me because I said Hillsborough County 9 times, and he said, what county was it? All right. So, first of all, anyone that goes after the little man, okay, I'm a short guy. Hey,
okay.
The little man, the little man syndrome, the Napoleon thing, it doesn't bother me. My height hasn't affected jack crap in my life. I don't even think about it. So if that's a swipe you want to take, do it all day long. It doesn't bother me one freaking bit. If I'm maintaining, you have no right to privacy in public. If you go out of the house looking like this lady, you deserve to have your picture taken and put up on Instagram with an obnoxious, smarmy, snarky voiceover that I recorded. In fact, Fester, can you go ahead? Let's play my voice. And then I learned how to use some of the stickers on Instagram.
Yeah, but you only have one on there.
What do you mean?
None of the others are showing up on mine.
I see a couple of arrows.
No, they all show up.
They
It's
are?
like arrows in different spots.
They just take a long time?
Yeah, there are 3 different. All right. So, Fester, reset this.
Reset it
and folks, listen. What are we talking about? Go to my Instagram when you get a chance. Go to Certified MJ Radio, and you tell me you wouldn't try to cop a sneak picture of this lady dressed like this, standing in front of gate F2 at the Fort Lauderdale Airport on a Spirit flight heading back to Tampa. All right, roll the audio. and go. And hit it.
MJ from the MJ Morning Show, Q105 Tampa Bay, 104.7 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, now boarding Spirit Airlines at Gate F2, Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport is America's next top model. I love this woman. She's stunning South Florida with this vibrant cheetah print, which accentuates her best features. From her fashion-forward blue millinery selection to her fearless clear backpack. As Tyra Banks would say, this ensemble is friggin' fierce, no matter what anybody says.
Come on.
I love her.
So do I.
I wish you would have sat next to her.
I would like to just have a conversation and just try to dissect what the thought process is here to
There's no conversation to be had.
get on a flight to Tampa with this outfit on.
You just walk up to her, tap her on the shoulder, say, "Ma'am, good for you."
By the way,
we'll turn around and you walk away.
Do you like my verbiage? This blue millinery selection, millinery as in ladies' hats, right? Is millinery ladies' hats only, Michelle, or is it any kind of hat?
I think it's any kind of hat.
She's wearing a blue shower cap, but it's like an elevated blue shower cap.
It really is.
Yeah, and
it's
then
the nicest blue shower cap I've ever seen.
And then the Tony the Tiger outfit she's wearing.
Many people are comparing it to something, a Chester Cheeto cheetah,
Or
or
a Fred Flintstone
Yes,
outfit or something.
yes.
All right, folks, I got to move on. And that was just one. So there were a couple of people that were your body shape. I didn't say a thing about her body. I said nothing. It's about the outfit. You can look at the picture and you can make your own decisions about her body type. I'm not saying
All
a thing.
right, all
I'm
right.
not saying a thing about that. But we do have some belly hanging out. Listen, this is a hell of a picture, folks.
Yeah, MJ saves his fat insults for one person.
for Festa.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
But the most impressive part of it is that you did learn how to use some production elements within
that's what
making of your
so
thing.
I know how to use
making of your post.
So I have arrows pointing at her various accoutrement in her ensemble. I figured out how to use the stickers now, and I have the arrows that pop in and point at the different areas. So I've added some additional production value to this picture that I turned into a reel on my Instagram. And folks, if you don't follow me, on Instagram, this is the quality content you get. Certified MJ Radio. Oh, and before we move on, Michelle, I don't know why this so I took a picture of Michelle eating her steak at Council Oak last night, and we'll give you a full review. Boy George was at the event center at the Seminole Hard Rock last night. He was, I'll have a full review coming up, but we had dinner last night at Council Oak, which is a phenomenal steakhouse. I mean, high quality stuff. Shout out to Ricardo the Butcher. But the lady in the outfit at the airport is the second tile on my Instagram right now. The first tile is Michelle. And it's actually a little slideshow. So there are 4 pictures. And the headline, the caption is Council Oak before Boy George. And it's a picture of Michelle sitting at the table. She's got a nice cut on her 8-ounce filet. And man, this thing, it's got almost 16,000 views already.
Huh.
I posted this like at what? 8:30. It was a song I didn't know during Boy George last night. So that's when I posted this. And it's got like 16,000 views. And it's just gorgeous Michelle just sitting there with a fork and knife in her hand and a nice piece of steak on her plate. And people seem to love it. And then there are 3 additional pictures if you want to scroll. Yes, Fester, what kind of comment are you going to make?
No, I'm not going to comment anything.
No, you got a smug look.
I mean,
you're doing the and you're making little noises over there.
I'm just looking.
You go, come on, what are you doing? What do you want to say?
What's the matter?
Michelle is rocking the flat hair, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah.
What, you got a problem with Michelle's hair?
No, I mean, you can throw a curler in it once in a while. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's
I
just
like
me.
the straight look.
I mean,
I don't like the overdone curled look.
It accentuates how small her head is.
Oh, you say
I have
my
a small head?
Well, you don't have a giant head.
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who wears
to Fester anything small.
anybody who wears flat hair just accentuates how small your head is. I'm just saying.
Holy, you're calling my wife small-headed?
And flat-haired. But lovely.
So now you're insulting my wife?
No.
So you're taking it out on me?
No. Observations are
I'm sorry,
observations.
you're taking it out on her?
No. It's just,
Anyway.
listen, look the picture, judge for yourself, people. If you want to see a beautiful picture of Michelle with her flat hair, it's on MJ's Instagram.
I like her. I
Yes.
like that look.
We know.
I don't like overdone, over curled hair.
I know.
With like the
Yes, MJ has enough curls in his hair for everybody.
Exactly. That's what I said.
I don't want Michelle to look like one of the women on Fox News Channel. Okay.
Yeah.
During the 5 or outnumbered.
I get it.
All right.
Listen. All right.
And I don't need giant tarantula eyelash extensions on her either.
That wouldn't be a bad look.
Fester, I think you hurt my wife's feelings.
I don't think that's
Michelle,
the case.
It's impossible to hurt my
I
feelings.
don't think that's the case.
yeah.
All right, just
I think I hurt your feelings.
Just-
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You realize you walk around with a flat-haired woman.
all right. So if you what? What'd you say?
Nothing. Go
See,
ahead.
you're on.
Nothing.
You know how to get them going, just like I do. It's so fun.
All right.
Yes.
Have you ever thought that something should have never been invented? Hey, Andrew, do you have my teaser from yesterday? So I knew I was going to do this around this time. I said, 7:45. Here we are at 7:50. All right, for me, that's on time. All right, I'm pretty good. So I recorded this teaser yesterday because I wanted to get into a discussion. I want to grab some phone calls. And again, let me also mention, just because I'm seeing some additional email that's coming in. If you're having some signal issues, if you're getting some static on our signal this morning, it's happening to all the stations. It's just the thermal ducting. It's the temperature inversion, and it just happens. January and February are the worst months, and it does affect the broadcast signal. So it's not only us, it's other radio stations. It's just the weather, the fog. It's just the thermal, and it'll clear up. So it might be clearing up now as the sun comes up and it gets brighter. But yes, we know about some of the signal issues, and it's just we can't. It's beyond our control. It is atmospheric. It's like atmospheric ducting and thermal inversion, and it does affect the FM signals, and it happens numerous times around this time of the year. All right, Andrew, do you have my little teaser that I recorded? All right, roll my teaser that ran all day yesterday so I make sure everyone knows exactly where we're headed. Hit it. There's a technology that some people are saying they wish was never invented. Will you agree or disagree? Tomorrow morning, 7:05. So a technology that some people are saying they wish was never invented. Now, I'm just going to say what it is, but then I want to take some phone calls, and I want to know if you agree or disagree. There are people that are saying that they wish that social media was never invented. That Instagram, look, clearly, with the picture I posted, and Fester commenting on Michelle looking beautiful as usual. I use it because it's a tool for the show. But if I did not do this radio show, Fester, do you think for 1 minute I'd be on social media?
I mean, I don't see how you could help yourself by not posting this picture of this lady at the airport. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, this picture is pretty great. But, no, not to this extent.
Let me tell you what prompted this. Well, I've heard this multiple times. I've always thought that social media was really a net negative, and I only have my social media because of the radio show. I'm telling you that right now. And it is a tool. It's a vehicle to connect and to build the audience and to, offer additional content. But if I wasn't doing this show, I don't think I'd have social media.
No.
Right? So another, and people have talked about this. We've got the whole, the trials going on. We have the congressional hearings on social media. We've got the trial out in California where Zuckerberg actually testified yesterday. That's kind of an ancillary offshoot, which we can get into here. But many people, and I've said this, that I think social media is a net negative. Look at the screen time. I saw a story yesterday that our kids have an average of like 4 hours of like screen time, and a lot of it is social media. So we have had this discussion, but what really prompted me to drill into this today is an item that I saw.
4 in 10 Generation Z, born 1997 to 2012. 4 in 10, 40% of Gen Z say they wish that social media had never been invented as in-person alternatives gain traction. We've talked about social media. We've talked about the smartphones. We've talked about even texting. People don't have conversations on the phone anymore. It's all texting, and you miss the inflections, and sometimes people perceive or take things wrong via a text because you can't tell what the real tone is. But, you know, the younger folks today, it's what percentage is texting versus actually talking to somebody on the phone? It's almost like conversation skills have declined.
Yeah.
And what happens in subsequent generations?
I mean, my daughter has a phone now, and she talks to maybe one friend occasionally, and everything else is on text. And there's group text, and then there's micro group text.
Right.
Then there's just her squad that has their own text chain, and you have to, be careful what you say to what group, because one text group is the whole grade level.
Hold on a second. I just got an alert. Comment trend detected. And then it's the picture of the lady at the airport. So my IG analytics, I just got a notification on my phone.
What are they saying?
I don't know, but it just detected that the comments must be increasing on the lady in the outfit at the airport. So I literally, my phone just lit up with it's like a comment trend detected.
More people are going to the photo now and commenting?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's what's going on. All right, so I want to go to phones on this. So the question is, and I'd love to talk to Generation Z, but I will take calls from all generations, whether you're Generation Z, whether you're Alpha, whether you're a millennial, whether you're Gen X, like all of us in this room. What are your thoughts? Do you agree that you wish that social media was never invented? But I'd love to hear from Generation Z, 1997 to 2012 births. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Do you agree that you wish that social media was never invented? But to hear that 40%, Chloe's Gen Z, born in 2001. Chloe's 24 years old. I don't know where my kids stand. Hey, Julian or Chloe, if you guys are listening, call my cell phone. If either of you, if Chloe or Julian are listening, call my cell phone and I'll just hold that up because you're not going to be able to get in because all the lines are ringing.
Yes, if any of our listeners can't get in, hit us up on our Facebook page.
Should we stop?
And comment your thoughts about social media there.
Knock it off. All right, 800-990-1047. Would love to hear what you have to say right now about social media, and do you agree that it should never have been invented, or that's your feeling that you wish it had never been invented? We're talking about TikTok. We're talking about Facebook. We're talking about Instagram. We're talking about like Snapchat. And, am I missing anything? I think those are the biggies. X, Twitter, former Twitter. All right, Andrew is screening calls. If it's ringing, just let it ring and Andrew will get to it. Let me just grab calls. Let me grab Kristen up first. Hi, Kristen. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Good morning.
Kristen, just out of curiosity, right off the bat, how old are you?
Well, I'm 33, so I'm considered a millennial.
Okay. Yep.
And I deleted my social media a while ago because I think doom scrolling gets people. Since I don't have it, I am more present with my children. I'm more focused on work, achieving my goals. There's just not that distraction in my life anymore. I'm not comparing myself to people that aren't even real and irrelevant. So I'm much happier without it.
33 years old. So, I think what a millennial says is, I think about the same as what a Generation Z person has to say. Kristen, thanks for the call right off the bat. How about Kirk, Apollo Beach? Kirk, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Good morning. I am Gen Z. I was born in 97.
Yep.
I think I would have I would have to say that I completely agree. I wish it was never invented. It is completely ruined and continues to ruin my generation, and it's all about just glorification and idolization and people living vicariously through other people's lives, and it has really turned people almost brain dead, with just like the previous caller said, this doom scrolling. Like, people, it could be used in such good ways, and we could advance our civilization by using tools like this, but we're using them for our laziness and like our self-gratification, and just, it is destroying us.
Look, and you're what, born in 1997, so you're the first year technically of Gen Z, and that makes you, are you what, 29 now?
I'll be 29 in August.
Yeah, all right. Hey, thanks for calling.
I think Chloe and I have the same birthday, I think, the 20th.
Yeah, Chloe is August 20th, so you know what? I'll think of Kirk and Apollo Beach every time I think of Chloe's birthday.
Well, thank you. Y'all have a great day.
By the way, Kirk, that was very eloquently said. I mean, I thought your argument and your words, I thought, were very, very present and deliberate. And thank you for your verbiage this morning on the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day. No, he put it very, very nicely.
And when we get Chloe her birthday cake, they'll say, "Happy birthday, Chloe and Kirk."
Happy birthday, dear
Chloe and Kirk.
All right. Tyler's in Clearwater. Hi, Tyler. Phones have exploded every line. Hi, Tyler. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Morning, MJ. Morning, everybody.
Hey.
Long-time listener. Love you guys. I'm a millennial, born 1990. I loved social media when it came out. I was all over it all the time. Good enough, posting my pictures, getting comments, dopamine hits. About 5 years ago, it became such a big distraction in my relationship that I decided to end it. My wife constantly searching, trying to find people's comments that I'm commenting on. I never really did any of that. I'm not that kind of person. I just don't really care about talking to girls online, but there was always that element of I could. So my wife was constantly worried about it. So I eliminated it from my life for that. But the benefits have been immense. I mean, I have so much more free time.
Yep.
I'm not constantly checking the phone. I'm much happier without social media.
Great comments. Again, very well said. We're getting great calls on this.
I mean, he brings up a good point about relationship paranoia.
Tyler, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the call. Let's grab, Anonymous. Oh, Anonymous is Anonymous from Anonymous is on the MJ Morning Show. Hello, Anonymous.
Good morning.
Anonymous squared. Hello, Anonymous.
Hey, good morning. I'm a millennial, and I honestly cannot stand it. To me, it's just all a big fantasy world. I like to call Facebook, Insta-scam, and TikToxic.
Oh, wow. Whoa, those are good. Say all three of those again.
Facebook, Insta-scam, and TikToxic.
Wow, good.
Very punny.
Yeah, because it's all just being used to all these social media accounts. I got tired of it because I was tired of getting fake friend requests, all these scams, these robot media accounts asking for money, and I just got tired of it, and I just stopped. I just unfriend everybody. I still have social media, but I have no friends on there, and nobody knows that I'm on social media at all.
Anonymous, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. A lot of guys. Well, our first call was female.
Right.
But
A
now.
lot of guys since then.
Bunch of guys. How about Justin in Tampa? Justin, MJ Morning Show, you're up. Hello, Justin. Are you there? Yeah, Justin, you're up. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my thoughts about social media is, it should not have been, invented, really, because, it kind of, splits people apart, and it's very annoying because, it's not, real conversation, so you don't really know who you're talking to.
Justin, how old are you?
I'm 13.
All right, so you're Gen Alpha, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right,
Just about.
so here we go. You got a 13-year-old, which isn't 13 like the threshold for some social media? You got to be at least 13 and
Yeah.
Well, that's what Zuckerberg just said. You have to be 13 to join, but a lot of people lie.
Right. Martha in Zephyr Hills. Martha, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
We are well. So what's your deal on social media? Do you wish it were never invented?
Well, that isn't exactly what I wanted to mention. But we come from Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and my daughter is a teacher in Sandwich Middle School. And the government gave the school a grant to teach kids how to talk to each other because they don't know how to have conversations with each other.
See, that's the deal. That's the deal. With all of like the texting, the emojis, like the shorthand.
Exactly.
And I mean, maybe they can't even write these days because they're writing these sloppy sentences. Yeah.
Yep. They can't, they don't understand.
That is amazing. So there was a grant for the school to teach
Yes.
the kids actually to have interpersonal, intercommunicative skills by having a talk, a conversation?
Yeah, well, they have to develop what they don't have.
Wow.
That's what she was teaching for a full year at school.
And what grade does she teach?
I think she's like sixth grade, fifth
Wow.
or sixth grade.
Yeah. Very formative
Isn't
years.
that amazing?
Yeah, it is. Martha, that's
Yeah.
a great call. Thank you. Fits right into what we're talking about. Dylan in Spring Hill. Dylan, MJ Morning Show, you're up. Hi.
Morning. This is Dylan. I was born in 91.
Dylan, can you make your phone sound better? Because it's unintelligible.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was born in 91. I was gonna say I wish it was never invented because I grew up in Land O'Lakes area, and I remember hanging out with kids all the time, going outside, actually having to go to their door, and go meet their parents and everything. And nowadays, I feel like no one is sociable. They're very awkward out in public. And that's just what I see from it.
No, I think it's a great observation. And folks, the bulk of these calls, have we had one call that said, "Yeah, yay, social media, love it.
No.
Greatest invention of all time. Greatest invention since air." All right, Demetrius is, Andrew, no more calls on this. Let me just finish up what's on the board. Let me grab Demetrius in Wesley Chapel. Hello, Demetrius, MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Hey, MJ, it's Demetrius here. Yeah, I've been listening for like 22 years, something like that. I was born in 97.
Yep.
And, I think social media is, it's a good waste of time. I don't think it's like the worst invention made. I think if you know how to manage your time and you know what time to waste and whatnot, it's great. I've met good friends from the UK over it.
All right.
And, I think it's all right.
Demetrius says it's just a good waste of time.
I mean, MJ, it's how you use it.
All right.
I mean, look, think about all the people having a good time with crack, right? It's how you use it. I mean, nobody's saying you have to get addicted to the stuff.
It's a tool.
Yeah.
What the hell are you saying?
I mean, listen, you can't just have a little Friday night crack. No.
No.
Have a good time with it.
Three more quickies. Rebecca Clearwater, MJ Morning Show, you're on.
Hi, MJ. Hi, Morning Show.
Hey.
So my boyfriend is actually 12 years younger than me. I'm in my early 40s. He's in his early 30s, and he doesn't have social media at all. He hates it. He doesn't like it at all. Whereas me, I have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, but I don't really communicate with people on there. It's only for to keep up with my family.
Do you follow me on Instagram?
I actually do.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Don't say it like I actually do.
Yeah.
Just say I do.
Like you're embarrassed or shamed.
Oh, a lot of people. I'm not really on there. I don't really post much.
I don't tell anybody, but yes, I follow you.
I'm embarrassed to follow MJ. Rebecca, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Let me grab two more, Tyler and Dave, and that's it. Phones, and really a lot of younger listeners calling in. Tyler, Tampa, MJ Morning Show, hit it.
Hey, good morning. What's going on?
Hey.
So I'm a millennial, born 93. So as growing up, having to go knock on kids' doors, to come out and play. And then you had the transition where MySpace came out. And all the kids were hopping on MySpace. MySpace was kind of teaching kids how to I know pretty much code because you could change your background and do all that. And then you seen the switch to Facebook, and then that's when things kind of just switched over and got a little bit more toxic, I feel like. And then you had the Instagram, and then the TikTok just got even worse. So now it seems like a lot of this new generation is growing up. They're kind of like brain dead because they just spend so much time on social
But
media.
also, what about all the fake videos? What about all the fake AI crap that's popping up? I think that's detrimental as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting really good nowadays where you can't even tell if it's real or fake.
Yeah, the Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fight done by, what, ByteDance, right?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Hey, thank you, Tyler. Our last call on this, and we move on. How about Dave in Land O'Lakes? Dave, MJ Morning Show. Last call. Go.
Good morning, MJ. How are you?
Doing well.
And I enjoy the show. And I'm a baby boomer, born in 51.
Okay.
I got to tell you a quick story.
Yep.
We took my 18-year-old grandson to Council Oaks for his dinner, 18th birthday dinner,
okay.
And his sister, she's 13, and his parents and another couple. So there's like 7 of us sitting at the table, and I'm reading the menu, and I look up, and they're all on their phones. And I said, you guys are too much in social media.
Yep.
I said, put those phones down, enjoy and order your dinner and enjoy the evening, and let's have some conversation. They're too wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
It should have never been invented. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a great tool for certain things, but they're too wrapped up in it. It's ridiculous.
Thanks for the
his
call.
Sister, him, his parents, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's everyone, and hey, this is a great observation, and I'll wrap it up with this, Dave. Thank you for the call. Good call. If you are in a restaurant, just start looking around, and sometimes you'll see the entire table, family of 4,
all of them.
Everyone's on the freaking phone,
faces buried in the phone.
I mean, no conversation going on. You go out to why even go out to dinner,
right?
And everyone's just buried in their phones.
Stay at home and look at the phone.
Oh, man, unbelievable. And then finally here, so Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, Facebook.
What do you have to say?
Instagram. Well, he was grilled by lawyers in court. There are a couple of really high-profile cases. So one of the lawsuits that's going on, and this just convened. This lawsuit just began out in California. An attorney representing a California woman who claims that Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, that their platforms harmed her mental health when she was a child. The lawyer for this woman went after and was, interrogating billionaire Mark Zuckerberg in Los Angeles Superior Court yesterday. Lanier is the lawyer and showed jurors emails from 2014 and 2015 in which Zuckerberg outlined goals to increase time spent on the app by double-digit percentage points, pressing him on whether that contradicted his prior statements to Congress. The attorney asked Zuckerberg whether those internal targets undercut his 2024 congressional testimony that Meta did not give its teams the goal of maximizing time spent on the platforms. They absolutely do. They want to get you hooked. They want to get the brain chemicals going, the scrolling, and your attraction, always having to go back, and almost like a Pavlovian response of, anytime a little ding or click or vibrate happens and you have a notification. It's all designed to rewire our brains. And Zuckerberg is saying, no. They've got emails where they're saying, hey, make it more addictive. So that's one big case that, there are a couple of landmark potential cases on social media. And what was the one that settled? Remember we had the story a couple of weeks back. There was a big case that settled before it went to court against social media companies. So heads up, we got some big stuff. And then there's the mom of a son who died by suicide after there was a Facebook sextortion scheme that he fell for or got involved with. And this mom called Zuckerberg a soulless psychopath.
Okay. All right.
While he was testifying.
Yeah. I mean, he invented the platform, but it's the users. I don't know, man. Anybody can download.
Listen, is it like the tobacco companies where they tried to inject the chemicals into the cigarettes to make them more addictive? Is it somewhat similar? Engineering
I mean, is
social media to make it more addictive.
Is Apple or Android liable for creating the devices we mostly receive it on?
Right.
Is Microsoft responsible because, I viewed on their PC?
Right.
I mean, something to think about. I'm just saying. All right, moving along. Boy George. My review of Boy George at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino last night.
Okay, you keep saying Boy George, but it is Boy George and Culture Club. You need to make sure that you
All right.
acknowledge that there were other members of the band there.
Right, but the tickets say Boy George, and even like when you look at the concert lineup, it does say Boy George.
Uh-huh.
Does it say Boy George and Culture? Anyway, Boy George, my review, he was great. He can still sing. He still has it. He is 63 years old, Boy George, and he doesn't look it. Maybe it's all the makeup, but, man, he looks pretty good. I mean, for a guy that had like a heroin addiction, he's lucky he's still alive.
You know how he broke heroin? Social media.
Got addicted to that.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you right now that Boy George was great. That band was tight. He has a 9-person band. So with him, it's 10. How many? 3 guitarists for bass, lead, second guitar. Then 2 drummers. One of the drummers was also playing acoustic, so sometimes 4 guitars going.
That's amazing.
Keyboard, sax player, 2 backup singers. I mean, it was good. And this is what's amazing. Tampa was the first show of the new tour.
I know. I didn't realize that until we were trying to find the set list. Yep. And I was looking earlier to see nobody's posted the set list from last night.
And then Boy George said, Tampa! What? Here, I got to see. He said, Tampa! And then he acknowledged that it was the first stop on the new national tour for Boy George with Culture Club.
That's great.
And they were solid, man. They did, a lot of the Culture Club hits. Karma Chameleon was the final, was the finale.
Yep.
They did some covers. They did
a David Bowie cover.
They did Ba Ba Let's Dance. They did Let's Dance. I didn't know this, but Boy George, a huge Bowie fan.
Sure.
Makes sense.
And he grew up in that age and that genre in that time.
So he covered Let's Dance by Bowie, covered Stones. Let me introduce myself. Covered the Stones. And then all the Culture Club stuff. And
he covered a Wham song in the middle of some other song. Yeah. He sort of integrated it.
In the middle of one of their songs, they went into, and the minute, what did I say to you?
They're doing Wham.
Yeah, the minute they transition. What song was it? Was it?
I don't even remember.
Was it Miss You Blind or
no?
No. It was It's a Miracle.
Yes.
Okay. In the middle of It's a Miracle, suddenly it's boom, 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 boom. I'm like, that's Wham.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I'm your man. If you're gonna do it right.
It was very clever how they integrated that song.
It was really.
And like I said to you, well, we won't be seeing Wham anytime soon. No. So I really appreciated Boy George taking it on.
Yeah. No, excellent show. And he's going to be at the Hard Rock in Hollywood tonight, down in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. So get in the cart and hit Alligator Alley and catch him tonight. Man, it was good. And also, it was my first time ever in the event center. Michelle's been in there like 5 times. But last night was my first night ever, personally, in the Hard Rock Event Center. What a phenomenal room.
You see why I like it so much.
Oh, my, what an intimate 1,500 seats. It doesn't even feel like there are that many. It's like you're in like a half a ballroom is what I mean. It's really, it was fantastic. What a place to see a show.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so Hard Rock was strong.
Did Boy George meet anybody afterwards, or like after the concert, was he like
no,
went to the backstage and?
I think he met some people before because he referenced meeting them. And then he was so responsive to the crowd, like shaking people's hands in the front row and referencing. And then one girl got up and left before the end. And he was like, "You in the pink dress, you're missing out." He used some, I can't say on the air, but he was like, kind of like a.
Yeah. He can see her.
Yeah.
So I thought the show was fantastic.
It was good.
A couple of observations.
Oh, okay.
How do Michelle? I'm going to leave this up to you. How can you say this in a sensitive fashion?
I really don't think there is.
Well, do you want to say it?
No.
You don't even want to say it? The wedge? How we were a little bit. Come on. I need the female touch on this because I don't want to be blamed. I need them to blame you if.
Oh, that's nice.
No.
You want me to take the hit?
No. I want you to do more the sensitive side of.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're going to our seats, and there's 2 seats in the middle of the row that are empty.
And we had great seats, by the way.
Oh, they were fantastic seats.
And listen, full disclosure, I was comped the seats by the marketing folks at Hard Rock. Go ahead.
And as we're walking to our seats, I see your face because we have somebody on the side of the one empty seat larger than Fester, and the person on the other side of the other empty seat is larger than Fester. And I was like,
we had spillover.
Did
so
you get there like late when the fat people were settled in and they're thinking, oh, we got 2 empty seats. This is the best scenario.
So I want to be as sensitive as possible because listen, they're human beings just like me. They just happen to be more human.
Yeah.
But Michelle had like 25% spillover on her seat. And I had about the same, like 25% spillover on my seat, it seemed.
I offered to sit on your lap.
We were wedged.
I was like, I'll sit on your lap if it makes it more comfortable for you.
I almost got the wedge salad at Council Oak, but we went for the Caesar.
You offered to sit in the fat guy's lap?
And also, I don't like.
I know those ladies.
And I don't like blue cheese. All right.
No, I offered to sit on his lap.
Yeah. Okay. So we
it's the chance you take, man.
But here's the thing.
No, here's the thing.
Oh.
Should Southwest Airlines rules apply, you got to buy 2 seats.
Nope. Skinny mini. First of all, the seats are too small anyway. Make them a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Well, okay, so go ahead. Are you going to talk about the lady next to me?
Yeah. So yes, no, you. So the lady next to Michelle, there was another added bonus.
She knew every word to every song, and she sang it at the top of her lungs.
No.
Opposite.
What, she's like, who is this guy? I've never seen him before in my life.
During the entire concert, she was buried in her phone with some slot game. She didn't look at the stage once. Dude, she had her phone in her hand, and she was playing a slot machine game on her phone during the entire, and then left,
The Hard Rock app has I saw a commercial for it.
Yeah.
They have live slot.
Yeah, that's what she was doing
on their phone.
She was playing live slots during the whole, and she didn't stay for the. She left halfway.
left.
Not even halfway through.
Right.
Before halfway, she left.
Okay, so you had good seats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your seats were provided by the Hard Rock.
Right. Yes.
So were hers.
Yeah.
Because she's. Okay, I'm going to say this term because it's the correct term to use.
She's a super slotter.
She's a whale.
What?
And I say whale in the gambling she was a big fat lady.
I was wondering.
Because she got these tickets. Hey, we'd like to comp you a meal, or we'd like to comp you a night stay, or we'd like to comp you tickets to see Boy George. And she's like,
why
all right, let's go. And she went. And she has to, she gets your seat.
Listen,
and she's just playing.
But let me tell you, and she was with a guy, and they were not into it at all.
Yeah.
Like I kept thinking, because you can see, she's got the screen going. It was so in my eye, and I was like, first of all, that's rude. Stop it. But I didn't say anything. I was just like, all right.
Oh, it's not rude to Hard Rock. They don't care. They want you on the app.
And her dude was sitting next to her, and he was just sitting there like he'd rather be somewhere else the entire time. And then finally, they did get up and leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, why were they even here? I didn't understand it. But you know what? You just answered my question.
You gotta figure, the house
Yes.
has, maybe 3 rows of tickets.
Listen,
Right.
In any casino, the big high rollers or the big spenders are comped. You could get your room comped. Listen, my dinner last night at the Council Oak Steakhouse, it's on my credit card. I paid for the whole thing. But there are a lot of people in
they use their other amenities as rewards for good gamblers.
But any casino, whether it's Vegas, Atlantic City, wherever, whether it's Seminole Hard Rock, whether it's a reservation casino in Milwaukee, listen. The comp system of getting a room, getting dinner or meals comped, getting shows comped, that's how they reward their best customers. And I'm going to tell you right now. All right, so that was the lady next to Michelle that could not take her face out of her slot machine game on her cell phone during the whole Boy George concert. Then 2 rows in front of us, we had the butt grabber and the finger inserter.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's not what I'm thinking.
All right, Michelle, once again,
Whoa.
let's go to the sensitivity department and let's go to Michelle.
I mean, look, we're all having a good time up and dancing, with every other song because, it's fun or whatever. And then I noticed this couple in front of me, and the guy he had like moving his hand down to the ladies, bottom area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for him.
But then he got like a little grabby, like, and I'm like, oh man, they're really getting into it. And the next thing I know, the thumb is, he's like pointing in the direction of the booty.
Oh,
and he's like, I don't know which one, like the goosing, but not in the booby area, in the booty area.
Right.
And she's like, ooh, and I'm like, okay, what's happening here? But then he did it like.
Is he? You say thumb in the booty area?
Yeah.
Is he like kind of goosing her, or is he?
No. He was like,
he was trying to get it in, and then finally she said, and she sits down like to stop.
I mean, that's the only way to stop that, right?
Right. He was very handsy. He was like. He was grabbing and then poking, and I was like, oh, my gosh, there's a lot going on right there.
So not only was Boy George very entertaining.
How do you not make an Instagram video of that, dude?
We had some other good entertainment.
So disappointed in you. And it all comes back to my disappointment in MJ.
Anyway.
I want to see that.
Michelle, again, I can't wait now. That was my first time ever in the event center at Hard Rock. I can't wait for the next show because it's just such an amazing venue.
You know what?
What a great, what?
I have a recommendation.
Yes?
Wayne Newton, March 18th.
BJ and I sat right behind Wayne Newton.
We were like a row back.
No, we were right behind him.
Okay, I was behind you.
You were behind us.
So I was 2 rows behind Wayne Newton.
I was touching the back of Wayne Newton's hair.
Yeah.
So this was at the radio. What was it called?
Radio Billboard Music Awards.
No. It was not Billboard. It was
Radio Music
Awards.
Yeah.
So there was a short-lived thing that like iHeart Clear Channel tried to put together.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, and it ran on ABC. It was actually on ABC Network, and BJ and I were out. We were presenters. We were actually on stage on national television on ABC presenting an award. And Wayne Newton was literally sitting right in front. I was having a conversation with Wayne Newton. And I was like trying to like poke his hair to see what's going on there. So, hey, let me know the next concerts that we want to see at the Hard Rock.
It's March 18th, Wayne Newton. Let's go.
All right, but what's after that?
Well, the Beach Boys, but I don't know. I mean,
who else?
Yeah. There's a whole list, right?
All right. Looking
Rod
forward.
Stewart's coming. Sting is coming later this year.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I mean, there's a whole bunch. You got to keep up with it, though, because, they just keep inserting, acts as they
keep inserting thumbs up your date's butt right in front of us. All right, move it along. Man, we had a great night last night. So there is a controversy. Are you aware of the Reese's controversy?
The Reese's, the delicious peanut butter cup?
Yepers. Absolutely. We've got a Reese's controversy. A grandson of the founder of Reese's is going like scorched earth on Hershey's because, Hershey's acquired Reese's some time ago.
Yes.
I got to share this post piece. The grandson of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups creator is slamming Hershey for allegedly switching to cheaper ingredients to make the iconic snacks. And his accusations are sparking a fierce pushback from his relatives. There is not, because of his comments of this dude attacking Hershey's for using cheaper ingredients in his grandfather's invention.
Is it a violation of like some NDA where you can't talk about the product?
Here's the deal. It is causing a rift in the family. And man, some of this stuff is crazy. So the grandson is Brad Reese, 70 years old.
He's 70.
His grandfather, H.B. Reese, invented Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. He's claiming that Hershey has swapped out milk chocolate for cheap compound coating made from vegetable oils. He also claims that Hershey has sneakily replaced real peanut butter with peanut butter flavored cream. You know, when I do grab a Reese's, and it only happens like once a year, and I don't mind them, but it's the leftover Halloween candy. Or, you know, Michelle buys all the bags of all the variety packs of the, and, you know, when I grab and I have a little Reese's, I'm like, you know what, it doesn't taste quite the same. And that's what the grandson is saying. But you got to hear some of what's going on now with the family. So he says, I can't just let go. They're lowering the quality of ingredients, charging the same price, and probably giving you a smaller product size. Reese, who lives in West Palm Beach, told the Post, I'm really embarrassed as a member of the Reese family.
My grandfather built Reese's on a simple, enduring architecture, milk chocolate and peanut butter.
He's 70. He doesn't sound
today.
He's not 106. All right.
He has a whole like a manifesto against Hershey.
He's not going on a flight to Normandy. All right. So listen. The Hershey Company told the Post its original peanut butter cups are still made with peanut butter and milk chocolate, though it has made recipe adjustments in new products that allow us to make new shapes, sizes, and innovations that Reese's fans have come to love and ask for. What consumer that you know of has said, hey, I don't want milk chocolate in my Reese's products anymore. I prefer compound coating. Reese shot back at what Hershey is saying with a laugh, adding that the statement does not specify or specifically deny changing ingredients in other Reese's products. So he has a LinkedIn post blasting the alleged quality compromises. That's gone viral. Here's where it gets good. His cousin, whose daughter works for Hershey, pleaded with him to stop. Sent him a heated text. Brad, this is your cousin Becky. You have created a nightmare for the family and for the company.
He really has. I mean, old Brad, he's like, you know what's happening? Reese's peanut butter cups, cups, the 2 cups or the 4-pack, or they're probably the original recipe or the same recipe.
Hold on. Michelle's saying no.
Okay, listen.
I'm listening to
This is what Hershey's saying. But when they make like the novelty, the cream-filled hearts, or it's all these candy bars that are Reese. They're using Reese for other peanut butter flavored products, and they're getting away from that grainier peanut butter and milk chocolate combo.
I mean, that's the cream.
He bought a bag of Valentine's Day hearts, which are different than the original shape, and he's like, "This is a bunch of diarrhea."
He doesn't sound like that.
I'm Brad Reese.
And you should have said the hearts taste like farts. All right, so the cousin is Becky Hilgers, who sent the text to Brad, who's stirring up the trouble here.
Hilgers Pieces doesn't have a ring to it.
You might be in legal trouble because your unfounded negative comments have affected the price of the stock. It's embarrassing to the entire Reese clan. Please stop. So this is a relative in the Reese family telling Brad Reese to knock it off.
All right, do you think some hedge fund Wall Street companies like sell Hershey, sell, it's tanking?
The stock dipped almost 1% yesterday.
No.
I'm sorry, on Tuesday.
1%.
On Tuesday.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Big buy.
Yeah. Hilgers, this Becky Hilgers, who's the cousin, who's a realtor based in Hershey, Pennsylvania, argued that Reese is just being spiteful, acknowledging she probably upset him with the text message. Becky, let's see, he's an attention getter. The relative, this Hilgers, also part of the family, told the Post he walks around everywhere he goes with a Reese's jacket on just so people will make conversation with him.
I'm a Reese,
He's bitter because his father blew through all the money that he got, and there was nothing left for the children. So this story is great. So the cousin is saying that Brad is bitter because Brad's father, the son of the inventor,
it was probably his to sell. The son.
Brad's father blew through all the Reese's peanut butter cup fortune that he got. Yeah, look at that.
The old man Reese bought a bunch of Hershey hookers. Just blasted through the money.
Reese alleged several top-selling products, including Reese's White Chocolate Cups, Fast Break, Take 5, Nutrageous, are now made with coatings that use so much cheap vegetable oil that they can no longer be classified as chocolate. Ugh. Wow.
I mean, this guy's whole identity and his sole claim to anything seems to be the lineage to the creator of this.
Right.
So Brad says, I understand when it comes to my relatives' pocketbooks, they would be concerned. The greed of people and their money, I think they'd be okay with the ingredients being watered down as long as they're going to make more money. And I guess, yeah, he got ticked off because he bought a peanut butter chocolate heart, as you were saying.
It's like a specialty item.
That's what triggered him. And
this tastes like crap.
Oh, Fester, you got to see his LinkedIn.
Okay. I mean,
his LinkedIn is all about this issue.
This guy sounds like a nut. He really does. And I will say the stock price is up like 21% on the year since Jan 1. So the stock's not hurting.
Yeah. So Becky, I guess, works for, or
she's a realtor in the town of Hershey.
Right. But her daughter works for Hershey. So those are the two different Hilgers, if you were confused.
Oh.
So, man, what a mess. And Hilgers said it's ridiculous. Brad has been told in the past by the legal department of Hershey to knock it off, that they've hit him with cease and desist letters on some of his claims. So, man, the Reese's battle within the family.
He has a website.
What is it?
Brad Reese, protecting Reese's brand integrity. Grandson of H.B. Reese, inventor of Reese's. It's bradreese.com.
I want to go.
I mean, he is serious about this.
He is.
He's really championing the
he is.
integrity of the Reese's peanut butter cup.
It starts off with an open letter to Hershey.
Yeah.
And then he talks about, highlights an article where Mr. Beast takes a swipe at Hershey on X.
Right.
Wow, this guy's into it.
Well, Mr. Beast is doing his own chocolate bars.
He's trying to take Hershey down.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Need
it. All right.
So we have an update on the story yesterday where the moron, find that video again of the guy smashing up the woman's car in the Publix parking lot. We have an update on a story we did yesterday.
Stop. Have a time.
Yeah, guy went into a car in a Publix parking lot with a hammer and started smashing up the dashboard. Bashed the whole infotainment screen to oblivion. Busted it to smithereens. So if you missed the show yesterday, I think this was the last hour yesterday. So here's just a little recap, and then we'll tell you what the update is here. So a guy is accused of breaking into an SUV. It's a Honda SUV in a Publix parking lot over in Volusia County, Ormond by the Sea, other side of the state. Justin Allen, 37, was arrested. He claims he thought he was breaking into his ex's vehicle, when in fact it was a different Publix employee's car. So he breaks into a Publix employee's car and starts Can you imagine you're doing your job inside Publix, and there's some maniac in the parking lot with a hammer bashing the inside of your car to bits? I mean, trashed the whole screen, the radio and the all the information screen. Blew it to pieces. I mean, shards of plastic.
Is there any reports on what department the Publix employee worked in?
No.
Was it like in bakery,
I asked,
deli?
Well, it was a she.
Okay.
I think it was a female employee. So Justin Allen, 37, was arrested after he broke into the innocent Publix employee's vehicle with a hammer. The update is this. Oh, do you have the audio?
I have a report.
No, you played the audio.
I'm looking for it.
You just had it. You had the body cam yesterday.
Yeah, but
hold on. It was just there. I just saw it on the screen.
It's part of the bigger report. I'm trying to find it.
So, Volusia County Sheriff's Office released the body cam video of the cop with gun drawn. Like, here it is. All right, roll it back just a little bit.
The computer's doing something hanky. It's giving me this blue wheel.
All right. Well, first of all, unmute it. Unmute the video.
The computer's acting up.
The computer's not working.
It's not.
All right, anyway, so we played this yesterday. Here's the update. a local car dealership saw this on the news, and they're going to fix her car for free.
Wow.
Oh, it's thousands in damage.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so listen, it's not even a Honda dealer. So it's Zachary Yeoman, who owns Daytona Nissan Infinity. And he said that they've agreed to fix the vehicle. They're going to help repair the car. They're going to set her up with a free rental car so her family can get around while her smashed up car is getting fixed. That is a nice gesture from Zachary Yeoman from Daytona Nissan Infinity.
All right, so I think the Yeomans, they're like a really big auto group.
Oh, they own a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when the Yeoman name in the state of Florida.
I've never heard of it.
It's a more.
Yeomans.
I've seen their dealerships before, but yeah, they're like Daytona Beach. Then there's several in Kentucky, Tennessee.
Frankfurt, Kentucky. They own
Ocala.
Palm Bay is Florida.
The Villages.
Oh, yeah. Gary Yeoman's Ford in the Villages.
Yeah,
all right.
so,
all right.
I mean, they have, so it's a big auto.
They can afford to fix this lady's car.
It's a big auto group.
Yeah, it is. But that's a nice gesture. As this Publix employee's car was just bashed. Can you imagine? This idiot, this 37-year-old Justin Allen who was arrested, thinks he's breaking into, that's a criminal act by breaking into your ex's car and bashing it to bits.
If it was the exact replica of the girlfriend's car, does he get like a lesser fine or lesser penalty?
Have a time.
I mean,
What are you saying?
Because you could see how it was an innocent but evil mistake.
No, because you can't.
It was a bad decision.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, if it was the same car.
You can't smash up the ex-girlfriend's car either.
Right, that's completely wrong.
It doesn't matter whose car smashed. You can't smash a car.
However, can there be a little
You can't
more...
go all MC Hammer. Stop. Have a time.
Can there be a little leniency from the judge on this? Because
wait.
it was an innocent mistake to get the wrong car.
So guilty, but maybe instead of 30 days in jail, just 15.
I mean, I was thinking...
So can you see Judge Fester? It was an innocent mistake. Case dismissed.
No, not dismissed.
Oh,
he did
we're
something
going to
bad.
get you a judge's robe
But listen,
now.
I can understand. Listen, he thought it was the girlfriend's car. Made a mistake. Let's dial back these charges here a little bit, officer.
Listen to this. I have a list here. 12 things you're not allowed to bury in your backyard. Let me redo this headline. 12 things that are most likely buried in Fester's backyard.
I bet you I have half of them.
Or 12 things that Fester has chucked behind a Big Lot store.
Yeah. They're Ollie's now.
Oh, they are?
All the Ollie's discount huts or places, right?
I thought that Big Lots was making a comeback.
I heard that, but I haven't seen any.
All right.
The Big Lots near my house turned into an Ollie's.
12 things you're not allowed to bury in your backyard.
I mean, dead body has to be one of them, right?
I got to imagine that it varies from state to state, municipality by municipality.
Check your local ordinances.
You're not supposed to bury tires in your backyard. Don't bury car batteries in your backyard.
We got both of those.
Don't bury chemicals and pesticides in your backyard. Don't bury household garbage in your backyard.
Yeah, I mean, is paint on the list? I don't think you can bury paint.
That's next.
Okay.
Don't bury paint and paint thinners in your backyard. Don't bury fuel and oil in your backyard. Construction debris. Old furniture and mattresses. That's where Fester chucks it behind the Big Lots next to the dumpster.
There's so many dumpsters around here.
Don't bury asbestos. Toxic construction materials. Don't bury that in your backyard. Yeah, so there you go. That's the list.
I bury car batteries in my front yard. Let everybody see it.
I want to know if this next thing is a joke. Papa John's is desperate to get a Michelin star for its pizza. Come on. What is this? It's not April Fool's yet. I mean, really? Get at it.
You know what? If they come out, they're setting it up now. They're going to say we got one on April Fool's. They're setting up the joke.
You think that's what it is?
Because you need a month to pull that joke off, month and a half.
Right. Papa John's allegedly has set a goal to become the first pizza establishment to earn a Michelin star. All right, let me tell you right now, there are two places that probably deserve, maybe three, like nationally, I'm trying to think, that deserve Michelin, like Una Pizza Napolitana Anthony Mangieri's place up in Manhattan. That place is phenomenal. He deserves a Michelin star. Or Pizza Bianco, that's out in Phoenix, maybe.
Okay,
but Papa, this has got to be a joke.
I mean, who else is in the category? Little Caesars?
Stop.
Hungry Howie's?
Stop.
Maybe it's the Michelin stars for takeout pizza.
Oh God!
Like only that Pizza Hut.
I mean, so they're saying that they're changing the ingredients. They're changing the recipe to make it happen so they can get a Michelin star. While there are 70 pizzerias listed in the Michelin Guide, no pizzeria has ever gotten a Michelin star. And of course, the Michelin star program is 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars.
Good for them. I mean,
what do you mean good for them?
Good for them for trying.
Get out.
What location? I mean, here's the thing. You can't
There's an ulterior motive here.
Yeah, you can't give all 10,000 Papa John locations a Michelin star.
Yeah, you know what? They can't get it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me you have to be a small restaurant.
Yeah, this is a joke.
You can't be a large restaurant.
I'm trying to figure out what their end game is here. Oh, we're putting better recipes together so we can get the Michelin star.
First of all, you're talking about it, and second of all, I think Fester's right.
You're playing into the end game. The end game is to be so ridiculous and talk about their quality ingredients of what they're shooting for now.
This also gets me to talk about the fact that I don't consider Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza. I don't consider it pizza.
That's not an impact on anybody who actually buys their product.
I'm not wasting my pizza calories on those pizzas. I'm sorry.
It's fine. If you're a patron of Papa John's, or if it's in your wheelhouse of restaurants you might go to, you might, hey, they're changing their ingredients. It might be different than it was the last time. Let me give it a shot.
We're going for pizza tonight. We're taking good friends of ours who a restaurateur. Well known. We got a restaurateur friend who has not been
to Domino's,
to Pizza Box.
Domino's serves theirs in the pizza box.
We stop it, dude. Don't make me come over there.
Or what?
So we're going to Pizza Box tonight.
That's cool.
With friends in downtown. So that's a great pizza. Pizza Box, and I might spring a surprise on them also.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm going to walk out on the bill.
No. So
surprise.
All right, so we're going to go to Pizza Box tonight, and we'll get a couple of different pies, and obviously we're also going to get the
meatballs.
Yeah, the meatballs.
Oh,
yeah, the meatballs, the wood-fired oven meatballs are outrageous. So I might spring a surprise on them after, and we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. So I'm looking forward to that. Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for what?
It's like 25 years, right?
The Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for the 25th season?
I just guessed on the number of years, but I remember they came out
hold on,
really close to 9/11.
Michelle, what did you say? You saw this, you blurted this to me in the car.
I don't
know. Grey's Anatomy, ABC's longest running scripted primetime series, currently in his 22nd season. But it's been renewed?
Does the Grey character still?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it in 20 years. Honestly, I don't watch too many things on network TV on ABC.
Yeah. Now recently, Michelle and I just binge watched The Pit. We're all done with it. Are we done with it? Oh no, we have.
No, it's
hold on.
It's on right now.
Right.
So we have a couple more episodes to go within this current season.
Right, so
I think
we binge watched season 1, and then we caught up to where they are in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some we haven't seen yet, right?
Right. No, we're caught up.
Oh, so hold on. We watched
You're
last.
caught up, but there's new episodes coming out.
Hold on. We watched last Thursdays. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I think we might have 2. I think we might have and then tonight is another Pit episode on HBO, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so Grey's Anatomy. Renewed again? It's 23rd season. So Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for its 23rd season.
Right.
That is insane.
I'm looking at the chart, Fester. It's on Wikipedia, and that Ellen Pompeo.
Yeah.
It looks like she's still there. She's a main cast member.
Yeah, I see an article from her from last year, and she says, if I were to ever walk away completely from Grey's Anatomy, everybody gets to make money from my hard work but me.
All right,
Wow.
Now, hold on a minute. I confuse Ellen Pompeo with
Callista Flockhart?
Yes.
From the other
I was just
Ally McBeal?
I was just about to say, I confuse what's her name again?
Ellen Pompeo.
Yeah, I confuse Ellen Pompeo with, I was going to say Harrison Ford's wife because I couldn't remember her name. Isn't Callista Flockhart Harrison Ford's wife?
Yes.
Yes.
They
I confuse.
are.
All right. I gotta bring this up because I want to get this in before we take our break. A dog has been abandoned at the Las Vegas airport. All right, I'm going somewhere with
Oh, I
this.
thought you were still talking about Callista Flockhart.
No,
Yes.
no.
Like
I
a
know.
dog. I mean, she's not a dog. I mean,
What
she's
kind of
a
a transition is this?
I mean, I thought it was quite the insult.
I'm transitioning.
It's lovely.
All right, so no, this
It's like, wow.
Harrison Ford has abandoned Callista Flockhart
No.
at the Vegas airport. All right, listen to this.
You've been married 16 years already.
A woman has been charged with animal abandonment and resisting arrest. She reportedly left her dog inside the Harry Reid International Airport and boarded her flight alone. Metropolitan Police in Vegas released security video of the February 2nd incident that shows the moment the woman abandoned her 2-year-old golden doodle at the JetBlue counter at 11:30 at night. According to police, the passenger attempted to board a JetBlue flight but failed to complete the required paperwork to fly with the dog as a service animal. Airline staff denied her a boarding pass, but rather than take the dog with her and leave and not get on the flight, she left the animal at the ticket counter, tied the animal apparently to something at the ticket counter, maybe one of those stanchions, and then just left and went to her gate. What kind of psycho sicko would do this? When police found the woman, she was unapologetic, told them the golden doodle had a tracking device and that somebody would return the dog home. Yeah. Wow. So the cops say, and this is on, body cam footage, which I don't need to play it. We're going to walk you back to where your dog is, and we are going to issue a citation. This is unbelievable. 11:30 at night. The dog is now named JetBlue. So they've named the dog JetBlue
They renamed the dog?
So a rescue operation has the dog. Daniel Roth, founder of Retriever Rescue of Las Vegas, responded immediately when he got a call at like midnight from Metropolitan Vegas Police to come get the dog. So the dog's been renamed JetBlue. Spent 10 days with animal control after the owner refused to claim him as well. Unbelievable. Now with the rescue, JetBlue has been neutered, vaccinated, ready for an adoption and a forever home. Is that unbelievable? So why does this sound a little familiar?
Why?
Andrew, you know what? Andrew, I need the harp. We need to go back in time.
What happened back in time?
I need the harp music, I'm going to tell you. Hold on a minute. Andrew, you have my harp music? I can't go back in time without the harp music. Oh, here we go.
Oh, take us back.
Let me take you back to December of 2001. Tampa International. Do you remember a dog was abandoned at Tampa International Airport by a woman? A dog abandoned at Tampa International Airport, now very happy, a new home. Corinne Smith, this is 2001. Corinne Smith, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So this is,
5 years ago.
We did the story.
Yeah.
We did the story on the show. I remember this. Corinne Smith with VIP Rescue rushed to TPA after she got a call from airport police about a Shih Tzu mix that had been left at the American Airlines ticket counter. Airport police said the owner could not provide vet records to fly with the dog. So the owner at Tampa International back in 2021 abandoned her dog, a Shih Tzu mix, at the American Airlines counter. I'm like, it happened here as well.
Wasn't this dog like really scruffy and old?
Yes. Sick.
Yeah, it was like mangy.
Had to be like sheared like a sheep almost to get rid of some of what was going on with it, and had a heart murmur. And
the dog's name was like Bama or something.
Yes.
Poor dog.
Yeah, and I don't know what the status of Bama is these days, but wow. And This goes back. This goes back to, again, this story is from December of 2021. And at that point, Tampa International Airport police said they still had not located Bama's owner. She bought a one-way ticket out of Tampa. And as of this writing in December of 2021, no charges were filed against. But again, a dog abandoned at the ticket. Same, almost the identical story as what happened in Vegas. Unbelievable. All right, 8:54 at the MJ Morning Show. When we return, we've got the 9 o'clock hour, folks. We're loaded. Oh, man, the weight loss drugs. We have a weight loss drug story you've got to hear. You know, the GLP-1s, the whole craze, all the people on the drugs. You got to hear this about the weight loss drugs. It's a must-hear. It is next. Fessy, you need to chill. I'm gonna tell you, you got angry with me earlier. I mean, you went into like anger mode.
Okay, whatever, weirdo.
I'm just saying. What did you say?
Whatever, weirdo.
Oh, now I'm a weirdo?
Now you're Mr.
Right,
Super.
hang on.
Chill.
Hang on. When we get. Oh, did you see the car drive under the bus? Where? Lee County, down south.
Look it up.
You've got to see this video. I do have points off for the camera person because they really. Well, hold on. I'll the whole. We got a lot next. Don't move. We're back in minutes. MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. How about a Genesis? How about getting yourself, when I see the Genesis, like the GV70 SUV on the road, I'm like, man, that is a good-looking car. If you're looking for an SUV, folks, I'm telling you, you really need to consider the Genesis GV70. They got the bigger one, and that's the GV80. My parents have a GV70. And it's brand new. What a good-looking, it's like too sporty for my mom. I mean, it's a good-looking vehicle. And I just drove it, a couple of weekends ago. Julian, my son, rented a car for a video shoot last summer at Tampa International from Hertz, ended up in a G70, the Genesis sedan. And Julian's like, oh, my God, this car is unbelievably nice. I'd buy this car. That's a 21-year-old kid say, I'd buy this Gen. Folks, the good news is, we now have a Genesis dealer in Tampa. Genesis of Tampa. That is where you need to buy or lease or get your Genesis serviced. They would love to welcome you as a customer. Genesis of Tampa is new. Finally, Tampa has a Genesis dealer. Go test drive. Mention me, MJ. It's genesisoftampa.com at 275 and Bears. genesisoftampa.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. WeatherTight Mike, WeatherTight Windows. What is it about WeatherTight Mike that gets people to leave such great reviews? Well, I'll tell you right now. They're friendly. They're knowledgeable. They have the best installation around. You'll get the best treatment. You'll get the best overall window and door replacement experience with WeatherTight Mike. It starts with a great product. They only sell PGT custom windows and doors. Made for the Florida climate. They're actually made right here in Florida, just south of the Bay Area in North Venice. You'll see the PGT plant right off of I-75. And then you have to have top-notch installation. And that's exactly what you get with WeatherTight Mike. You can have a good window and door product, but if the installation's not good, you're hosed. WeatherTight Mike has the combo platter. Look at their reviews. People love. I get listener emails. MJ, thank you so much for recommending WeatherTight Mike. So when it's window and door replacement time or you want to upgrade to hurricane windows, and now's a good time to do that when we're still months away from hurricane season. It's WeatherTight Mike. Don't forget the cookies, weathertightwindows.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. How about selling your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate? Choose when you want to move. There are no showings, no open houses, no stress. Yeah, I always recommend Mark Spain Real Estate to those listening and to people I know here in the Tampa Bay area. You can trust Mark Spain Real Estate. They'll sell your home hassle-free with a strong all-cash offer. In fact, Mark Spain Real Estate sells over 4 homes every hour, making them the most experienced real estate team in the United States. So you can trust them to sell your home hassle-free and for maximum value. Ryan says, this is a customer, this is a client. Ryan says, Mark Spain Real Estate exceeded our expectations by helping us achieve significantly over our asking price. We received much more than we ever anticipated. We cannot recommend Mark Spain Real Estate enough. When it comes time to selling your home, folks, Mark Spain Real Estate, use them. Go to markspain.com, get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com, and start packing. Traffic's on 8:59. MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
Tampa, an accident.
Bonus morons with news that broke a little earlier today that Prince Andrew has been arrested on his birthday. And it's Epstein related, but it might not be exactly what you're thinking about with it being Epstein. Man, this Epstein stuff. Don't get me started. Okay, I'm started. All right, so what source do you have up here, Fester? Is this one of the UK?
The Metro UK blah, blah, blah.
So he's not Prince Andrew anymore. He's now
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor or something like that.
Andrew Mount Pervert.
Yeah.
Mountbatten Windsor, arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. And today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, creep.
Happy Perv Day to you. Happy Perv Day to you. Happy Perv Day, dear Andrew.
Hey.
So apparently he's being accused of passing like government economic secrets onto Epstein. So he had internal knowledge. Michelle, do you have a story up? Do you have anything you can share with us?
No.
All right, bring up one of the better stories. So let me share from Metro UK. This is a pretty ubiquitous UK news website. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been arrested at his Sandringham home on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Around 6 unmarked cars were spotted arriving at the former prince's home in Wood Farm just after 8 a.m. today. What are they, 5 hours ahead of us or so right now? On his 66th birthday. He's been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. It comes as detectives assess claims made in the Epstein files against the former Duke of York, including allegations he shared sensitive state information with pedophile Jeffrey Epstein while he was a UK trade envoy.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that sensitive financial information or trade information was shared with Epstein, so then Epstein could use that information for economic investment decisions, sharing that data with some of the other cretins that have been sucked into the Jeffrey Epstein perv world.
Huh.
And that involves a lot of folks, Wall Street, finance. I mean, names have come out, not all the names. There's still a giant cover-up going on, folks. There's still a massive Epstein cover-up, and our Department of Justice is part of the cover-up. There's no doubt about it. There's definitely stuff in these files that are being covered up or files that have been deleted. There's no doubt about it. And I believe in full transparency. Yes, Michelle?
No, I don't have anything.
Why are your hands on top of your head?
I'm just stretching my arms.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jeez, Louise.
All right. No, I thought you had you're like in the I have stuff to add pose.
Yeah.
No, my arms and shoulders are still sore from Monday, and we're going today in a little while.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Today's a workout day for us.
Yeah, she's right. That really is a comfortable position for.
You want me to do something about it?
Do what?
Michelle has her CIA,
My
FBI.
Yeah.
What is that?
Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigations. I'm from the Detroit office today. So I can hop right on it.
Michelle's wearing her FBI Detroit pullover that she got at the red, white, and blue thrift store.
I can't believe it's legal to have
for $3.99. How much was that? $2.99?
Yeah, $2.90, maybe $3.99.
How is that legal? That government branded clothing.
Shh. You be quiet.
I mean, it was at the thrift store. You already said this. We said it. We talked about it too.
I don't want them to stop carrying this kind of stuff. It's fun. Hey, do you want me to go after Guthrie or Epstein or Princey? Which direction do you want me to go?
Oh, right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Detroit, but I can go anywhere, obviously.
Listen, I'd rather find the old lady, honestly.
Man.
Let me tell you about that one.
So this self-inflicted nightmare it continues. So it's not just the accusations of Prince Andrew or the former Prince Andrew diddling with these young girls on Epstein Island. Now this is a whole new avenue. I mean, this could throw him in jail, right? He could be incarcerated
for life.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's what I read on the New York Times.
Treason?
I think it's not a there's no statute for it. It's like common law, I think is what I read.
Okay.
And so I think they said he could be in prison for life. Which he basically is already in prison, but
Yeah, listen, there's no doubt that some names are getting protected, and I don't think anything should be protected. I think everything Epstein needs to be released, and everything has not been released, and this is something that is very troublesome. Now, you ready for the next name to be, sucked into the Epstein orbit?
Oh, is it Whoopi?
It's well, Whoopi was mentioned. Do we know why Whoopi was mentioned?
I saw her. She addressed it like 2 days ago on The View. I don't watch The View, but I saw the clip of it, and she's like, her name was in an email about getting a private plane for some charity event in Europe or Africa, and she wanted to fly on somebody's jet or borrow a jet.
And then Epstein.
And maybe they were going to borrow Jeffrey's jet. And this is back like in the 2011 before, or he was already convicted of something, but he still was in these circles.
All right, are you ready for what big name has just been sucked into the Jeffrey Epstein orbit?
I don't want to guess.
It's a female. A former supermodel.
Heidi Klum.
No.
Giselle?
No.
Christy Brinkley.
No.
Is it a little bit of no? Is it somebody skewing a little older? Is it like Crawford? Is it?
It's you know what? It's in that zone, but you said it's not Cindy Crawford.
Is it Elle Macpherson?
Oh.
No. Is it like a Tyra Banks?
No.
Okay, I'm running out of supermodels.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's a big name. Big name. Come on.
All right, I'm out.
Initials are NC.
Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
Naomi Campbell.
Naomi Campbell.
The notorious phone thrower.
Naomi Campbell has maintained a friendship with... Who would Naomi Campbell do that? Well, it was no... Hey, look, we had other names that interacted and still did business with him or, went to his island that after he had done time, after he served, time for the Palm Beach County solicitation.
She may not have known that information, right?
Well,
like, you got to consider what their relationship is. If she's seeing him so infrequently, she might not realize he's MIA while he was, in jail or whatever. But the other people definitely did.
In January 2016, according to the emails between Epstein and an unnamed person, Campbell unsuccessfully asked to use Epstein's private jet. And a few days later, a staff member wrote that she was unable to reach the model or get her to respond to messages.
That's kind of how Whoopi got involved in this. Something about borrowing a jet.
Yeah.
I bet you Jeffrey was so casual about borrowing his jet. Hey, if you need a jet, just call me.
Yeah.
Hey, just call.
So now we have
plane, call me.
Naomi Campbell's name is mentioned. And then the ex-CEO of Victoria's Secret, that Les Wexner, he's now testifying that Jeffrey Epstein was an Olympic-level con artist.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So basically, this one guy was smarter than all of you all.
Yes.
Collectively,
Everybody.
Individually.
Yes.
You people who are running massive financial organizations and also involved in our governmental, whatever legislation that's going on. He is literally just mastermind smarter than all of those brains.
Separate the horrific, terribly illegal, awful things that he did.
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey Epstein could teach a master class on manipulation.
No doubt.
Hold on. Master class on con artistry.
That's basically what he
that
said.
would be a synonym for manipulation.
And how to be a sociopath.
But with different sects of SECTS of people.
Right.
He knew how to talk to billionaires to make them feel. He knew how to talk to intellectuals and business leaders and celebrities and
spooky.
Crazy spooky.
Off Epstein, breaking news. So Prince Andrew's in trouble with, ancillary Epstein issues and sharing UK, apparently, economic trade secrets. And he could do life. The former Prince Andrew could do life in prison now.
There's got to be more proof than just a couple of emails.
And that's not even the girl diddling that he's accused of, All right. Weight loss drugs, GLP-1s, the craze, Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, and then the shot form and now the new pill forms that are coming out. Listen to this. People dropped out of an Eli Lilly, the big pharmaceutical company. People dropped out of the Eli Lilly new GLP-1 drug trial because... Anybody want to fill in the blank?
Squirts.
What?
Squirts.
Yeah, it gave you the runs.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I would drop out of something if the primary side effect was the runs.
Really?
That would be my barometer.
That's your thing?
Come on.
Vomiting is okay?
That's not correct either. All right. People were losing too much weight.
Oh.
I mean, holy hell.
Sounds like... Well, there's a danger of losing too much weight too quickly, too, right?
Listen to this. People that participated in this drug trial, those that took the highest dose of Eli Lilly's new GLP-1 drug, lost an average of 28.7% of their body weight.
Oh, my God.
That What?
I thought you were going to say 28 pounds, 28%.
28.7%. You become a waif.
I mean, it makes the person dramatically different.
Tell me about it. Holy crap. Yeah, so people dropped out of the late stage trial. I mean, if this thing works that well, it sounds like it should be a smash freaking hit if people dropped out of the trial.
I mean, is that what you're trying to accomplish?
Wow.
To drop that much weight?
Well, if they were taking the highest dose, then maybe back down the dose. Listen, if you're 600 pounds, if you're 550,
if TLC makes a TV show about you, you're fat.
I mean, those people could lose definitely 28.7% of their body weight.
Like the 1-ton twins or my 1,000-pound life or my 600-pound life, those people could lose the weight quickly.
I think they should be focused on creating a healthy lifestyle, right? Like how can this help you create a healthier lifestyle for yourself? And for some people, it probably can, and for other people, maybe it's not as effective. But I don't think we should be focused on can we just lose 50 pounds and how quickly can we lose it? But
I think sometimes if you lose the weight, then it affects your diabetic markers.
Yes.
And then
it'll drop your A1C.
And if that can help you achieve a healthier, diet and maybe help you exercise, because maybe some people who are heavy can't exercise because it hurts their knees or it hurts their back. So I've heard stories where people are like, oh my gosh, I can actually walk with my wife, or I can walk with my kids, or I can play, soccer on the front, lawn or whatever. That is absolutely wonderful. And I think that's kind of what everybody's so focused on, the lose weight and be skinny, lose weight and be skinny. I'm like, no, you don't really want to do that. You want to kind of be healthy.
So the drug that they're working on, I guess the code name, they're in phase 3 of the Triumph 4 trial for this drug.
Is it a shot or a pill?
Once weekly injections.
Okay.
So it looks like an injection on this one. So it's like a new round of the next phase of these weight loss drugs that Eli Lilly is working on. Wow. Lilly's other diabetes and obesity drugs are Mounjaro and Zepbound. I'll tell you what, whenever we hear this stuff and lowering A1C, I think of this smash hit Jardiance commercial.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance. At each day start.
Everybody. Here we go.
I'm lowering my A1C.
Yeah.
Jardiance works 24/7.
Yeah, look at that.
I miss that commercial.
Should have put that in regular rotation.
Seriously,
and
it's
then
poppy.
And then we do the dance mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jardies. We should have played that. You come out of a big Q105, jingle Q105. Jardiance, A1C. Yeah.
I don't know if it's right for Q105. Maybe sound a little more of like an 80s tune, but I could picture it on a pop station. Yeah. Coming out to.
Fester, have you seen the car drive under the school bus down in Lee County?
I just saw the photo of it.
You got to look at the video. And I do have to take points off for the camera operator because they were a little far to the left to get the initial first part of the impact. Folks, this is crazy video. And if you saw this, is that like a bluish?
It's a Jaguar.
It's a Jaguar. If you saw just the end result, you're like, that driver is done. That driver has checked out. Yeah. Minor injuries. So I got to believe that driver ducked. Can you imagine? A video which was posted by the Lee County Sheriff's Office shows a car as it jammed under the rear of a yellow school bus yesterday. I mean, a total wedgie, totally wedged underneath.
Oh.
You do see it, but it could have been a little better. The photographer let the car get just a little bit ahead.
We missed half the impact.
You get the second half of the impact. That's a good way to put it.
Thanks.
All right, but this, folks, you got to find this.
I work on the radio,
All right, all you have to do, Go to the Googles.
I use my voice descriptively.
Go to the Googles and just search Florida Jaguar driver slams into school bus.
Dude, there's nobody else on the road.
I mean, how does this? What is this? You know what? They're probably scrolling.
They're looking down. They're not paying attention.
They were probably looking at my Instagram.
So,
while driving.
The school bus is coming to a stop to drop off the children's.
Yeah. No, that's the chillins.
So, is the parent like trying to video their kid coming off the school bus? I mean, I video Hudson doing all kinds of stupid things. Hey, here you are coming off this. Hey, buddy, how are you? And they just happened to catch this.
All right, Andrew has also made it easy. Andrew put it on our website. It'll be up in a minute. If you go to mjmorningshow.com and then you scroll down and look for As Heard on the MJ Morning Show, Andrew will have the link, or you can just do a Google search. It is unbelievable. Yesterday morning around 8:50, a black Jaguar failed to slow down as a school bus approached a bus stop.
Kids were getting on the bus.
According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, no students on board the bus. So I guess the bus was just making the first pickups?
Yeah, first stop of the day.
Wow. The bus driver was transported to the hospital, minor injuries. The driver was cited for following too closely. Dude, that driver must have hit the deck or else their head would have been lopped off. I mean, like a head of lettuce rolling out of the produce case of the supermarket, or like a head of cabbage. This is unbelievable. So the driver was cited for following too closely. Now, the car is destroyed. The car is total. The car is done. I mean, that Jaguar crumples and squishes under. The whole freaking car is under the bus. That bus might not have been able to continue picking up students. Well, the bus driver was taking. Listen, the bus driver clearly got jolted. Minor injuries.
Minor injuries to the bus driver and the driver.
Oh, my God. So I want to know about this driver. I want to know about the survival skill of ducking at the last minute and not having your head chopped off. All right, Andrew has it on our website, mjmorningshow.com, as heard on the MJ Morning Show. Yeah, the video is incredible. No students were on the bus. No students were injured. Crazy, crazy video from yesterday morning just down in Lee County, Fort Myers.
I'm going to make an observation about this car.
Please.
It's a convertible before the crash.
Oh, it is a convertible. Oh, you're right.
No, it's really
no. If you look, it looks like it's a soft top convertible. You're right.
It's a convertible.
Holy crap!
I was gonna make it's a convertible now. I was like, I better take a look at it. It's a convertible before.
My gosh!
That driver absolutely saved their life by ducking at the last minute and not having their their head chopped off like a guillotine. 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show. Fester, you need to be less angry. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, listen, this is for your benefit. And you know what? There are many listeners that can probably glean something from this as well. Being less angry. I'm going to tell you what can make you less angry. Would you like to know how to achieve being less angry? Less angry. That's on tap next. Also, you want to buy a football team?
Is one for sale?
Oh, yeah. And a very, very prominent football team, especially recently, up for sale. So we'll get to that. We got a lot because it's the final segment. We got a nice long chunk, and it's all next. Don't move. MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. If you'd like to get a new garage door, and maybe your garage door is busted, it looks like crap, whatever you want to do, garage door-wise, get a hold of Banco right now, because you can take advantage of the incredible free window offer. Do you know that the return on your investment, the ROI, is around 194% on average? You put a new garage door on your house, and your ROI is 194% because it increases the look, the curb appeal of your house. So if it is time for a new garage door, this is where you get a hold of Banco. Banco is the best. BancoDoors.com. You can get into a new Clopay garage door And there's a whole series to choose from. You might want modern. You might want more of a classic look in your garage door. So you go to a Clopay Premium Series insulated door, and the windows are now free. The window package through March 14th with Banco is free. It's typically an addition. It's an added cost. It's an option. But now you get a new Clopay garage door from Banco, qualified doors. The window upgrade is free. BancoDoors.com. Any garage door service, broken spring, whatever, new opener, whatever needs to be done, you want Banco, folks. It's BancoDoors.com, and tell them that MJ sent you. Plan B Air Conditioning used to be the big air conditioning sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. No longer. That's because they've closed down Plan B Air Conditioning and folded it all into Air Rescue. Same owners, just simplifying things and just assuming, well, frankly, the better name. Air Rescue has also been around for over 70 years. So if you heard me talk about Plan B in the past, now it's Air Rescue. AirRescue.com. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. 10% off your bill. They'll give you a time. When you call Air Rescue at 888-NEVER-WAIT, and that phone number is very important. When you call 888-NEVER-WAIT, they don't make you wait. And if they are not there, when they say they'll be there, they knock off the diagnostic fee. Take it right off the top. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. Any air conditioning repair needs, you need a new system. Right now, there are great finance deals. Right now, 0% financing on high SEER systems if you need a new unit. If you're looking for a great air conditioning company, folks, when you need it most, it's airrescue.com, airrescue.com, and tell them MJ sent you. Last check on traffic, MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
In Tampa, an accident.
So, Fester, I've got a goal. I want you to be less angry.
Okay.
You're being obnoxious now. You're being smarmy.
No.
That is smarmy, Fester.
I'm listening.
That is patronizing, smarmy Fester.
You're getting exactly what you've asked
Oh,
for.
really? Less angry? Okay. So, how do you make yourself less angry?
I mean, I have a couple of ways, but none of which I can talk about on the radio.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that I don't think you participate in this activity to inherently. New research is out. Folks, if you want to be less angry in life, work out. Michelle, where are we headed right after the show?
We're headed to work out.
Yep, Monday, Thursday, we do our resistance weight training at X-Force Body, and we're going to be less angry today. And, of course, I walk virtually every day, exercise, less angry. So that new research, the benefits of exercise. Fester, which is, what? Can you tell me what your exercise regimen consists of, please?
Well, our office is on the second story.
Yes.
Well, the whole studio, yes.
But that's like what?
Right.
19 steps?
Probably.
All right. So there.
There you go. Well, you know what Elle Woods says.
Who?
Elle Woods.
From
endorphins make you happy.
Who?
From Legally Blonde, Elwood. He doesn't get the reference.
Come on. I'm trying to catch him up.
He doesn't get Legally Blonde
Wait a minute.
references.
I don't think I ever saw Legally Blonde.
Oh, what a good movie!
What a good movie.
I saw Legally Blonde on Broadway.
Oh, you did.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh my God,
So
Becky.
good.
Oh my God,
so good.
Becky.
They have a whole
Becky.
song called "Oh my God, you guys." So good.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Michelle. When did you see Legally Blonde? Oh, is that a movie you watched with Chloe? Is that one of those? Is that like the mother-daughter movie deal?
I don't know.
I've never seen that movie.
Well, maybe you ought to watch it.
You missed
Listen, endorphins make you happy.
Yes.
And endorphins are released by the brain, like, you know, when you're like exercising and doing all that. So that's a good thing.
That's what they say. No, there's just, I guess, some new research. There's a new study published in the journal Acta Psychologica. Yeah. Hey, let's get a subscription to that.
Buy 6 months, get 6 months free from the journal
it is?
Psychoacalactica.
Is it? Is there a deal on that right now?
Yeah.
No, researchers find that they put through a bunch of subjects with the paces, and if you work hard in the gym, and the benefits of exercise will reduce your anger levels.
Basically, they've just proven an Elle Woods theory, a movie from 2001 that has been mocked in its entire time.
Who the hell is Elwood?
Elle Woods was the main character in Legally Blonde.
She's the main character. Everybody knows who Elle Woods is.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on. How do you spell that?
E-L-L-E.
Oh, the first name is. I'm thinking of Elwood Blues.
Yeah, it's
like
God.
Please.
So it's L like the magazine, or like Elle Macpherson. It's L, the first name, L-E-L-L-E.
Right.
Last name Woods. You're putting it together. It's like Elle Woods. You were just saying Elle Woods. It's like Elle Woods.
Elle Woods.
No, you're not putting a spacer.
Okay.
You gotta have a spacer.
All right.
Like you're a tile installer. You gotta have a spacer.
Elle Woods.
Little plastic spacer.
Elle Woods.
That little, cross-shaped spacer. Right in the tile. All right, that's what you gotta do there. All right, so Fester, exercise. Be less angry.
You know what?
Or just go watch Legally Blonde.
Yeah, right?
Which NFL team is for sale? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NFL on the MJ Morning Show. And if that is just too hyped up and jacked up for you, then I also do have this sad NFL music. Come on, which NFL team's up for sale? And the value just went up.
So value went up means they're a pretty good team.
Yep.
Was it like a Super Bowl team?
Yep.
But who is it? It was who won Super Bowl? It was the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks. Yeah.
Seahawks and the Patriots.
Yeah. So this
Patriots aren't for sale.
This has been speculated on for a while. When is the trust?
Because Paul Allen?
Yeah. So he passed away, and the whole Seahawks organization, that was in a trust that he put the team in, And I think Paul Allen's sister's been running the whole damn show. So Paul Allen died like 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died a while ago. And, of course, Paul Allen, where did he make all his money?
Tinder?
Microsoft.
Oh, okay. I knew it had something to do with computers.
Oh, yeah. No, so he made a ton of money. He's Microsoft. He was with, Bill Gates, and he passed away.
Was he mentioned in the Epstein files?
No, I don't think Paul Allen, just Bill Gates. Bill Gates and his STD and the Russian hookers. That's an Epstein. I didn't see anything on Paul Allen, but Paul Allen passed away, and the team was put in a trust. And it's always been speculated that at some point they are going to
sell.
Yeah. So it's not even with 2 weeks. Super Bowl was February 8th. Super Bowl was Feb 8, and now I guess it was confirmed yesterday that the Super Bowl winning team, Super Bowl 60, the Seattle Seahawks, is going up for sale. It was announced that they've begun a formal sale process trying to sell the Seahawks in the coming months. And I got to believe that there are going to be a lot of people that want to buy the Seattle Seahawks.
And there's a lot of money up there in Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know who's going to buy it?
Bezos came from Seattle.
Right.
He lives in Florida now.
Oh, I wonder if Jeff Bezos is going to try to buy the Seahawks. Oh, that's it. You know what, Michelle? Or Bill Gates.
I think
he can't. He's tainted.
I'm thinking that his Russian hooker drip might preclude that.
Yep.
I mean, the toy now for billionaires,
right, is owning
the NFL team.
Right.
I mean, before you could own an NFL team if you were just a paltry 100 millionaire, but now the Waltons own an NFL team. The big names, big families are getting into this,
and it's a very exclusive club.
Yes.
I mean, because once you're in, you're not giving it up for. I mean, your children inherit it for a while or whatever. I think I read like that whole. How they get together every once or twice a year is really an amazing group.
So how much are the Seahawks worth?
It's got, I mean, is it like $10 billion?
The number just went up because they just won the Super Bowl.
I mean, you're buying high, but is it like $10 billion or $12 billion?
I'm asking the question. Michelle, can you do a quick search, or Fester, you do a search. What is the value, or Fester, you type in value of Seattle Seahawks. Michelle, type in what the price tag might be for the sale. So you do a little different search on this, but it's got to be $5 billion?
No.
More?
Yeah, I think the last couple of teams sold for more than $5 billion.
All right, how much?
They're saying anywhere between 7 to 8, but some estimates are 10 to 11.
Oh, my God.
I bet you 10's the number.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's that
really
that exclusive, and that town. I mean, every town has money when you on that level, but there's a lot of rich people coming out of Seattle.
Well, is Rob Higgins outside?
They are, yes.
Yeah. Send them on in. Bring them in. Yeah. So Rob Higgins, who's the CEO of USF Athletics, has been loitering in our hallway.
Hey.
Oh, good morning.
Hey, Rob.
Hey,
guys.
Rob, have a seat. Grab that mic. Make the microphone comfortable right in front of you. Rob, you don't have to wear a suit and tie every time here. You can wear like a USF quarter zip.
Well, when you make me wait in the hallway for 3.5 hours, I want to at least look the part. I mean, goodness.
I thought we hired a new doorman, honestly. I was like, wow.
I've been collecting tips all morning.
The company's really stepping up.
You know what?
Yes.
You could go to the USF athletic store or the bookstore, and you could get, a nice windbreaker or something, or a pullover.
I'm doing it only for you. It has nothing to do with the 7 or 8 other meetings I have right after this. It's totally because I want to impress you guys.
I think you ought to become quarter zip Rob.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
That's your new quarter zip Rob.
I love it. I love it.
We were just talking about the Seahawks. Announced yesterday they're going to sell the Seahawks. That trust since Paul Allen died, that his sister's been running the thing.
I'm not in the market.
Yeah, so it could go for up to $11 billion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, NFL franchises right now, I mean, crazy valuations for sure. So that's not a shocking number.
Hey, speaking of, and we're going to talk about USF for a second here in a minute. I saw that Tom Brady's new Miami fortress is done. It's complete. This was the one he was supposed to share with Giselle, but they split. Have you been invited to Tom's new house down in Billionaire Bunker in Miami?
I have not checked the mail in the last few days, so I'm sure it's in there. But I will have to double check here later on today.
Have you met Tom?
I have met Tom.
So
when he was here.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously your time with obviously Tampa sports. So how many times did you meet Brady?
I met him a couple different times. His charity, the TB12 Foundation, was really supportive of in the community, so we did a lot of different projects with them, and he was good. Did
you find him aloof, or did you find him personable and was he approachable? Did you have good conversations?
Yeah. I absolutely did. I thought he was really impressive throughout, and appreciate everything he did in the community.
So obviously you've watched the NFL season, and Michelle and I watch plenty. Michelle's she's an NFL nut on the weekends, and I tell you what, I did notice that Tom Brady got markedly better as a color analyst. I thought that he really, toward mid to end of the season, really came into his own.
I think it was similar to the way his playing career was. You could tell he did a tremendous amount of prep and poured himself into it and just got better and better throughout, which is, from a player perspective, that's what he did that made him so great. Nobody would study more. Nobody would work harder. Nobody would develop better.
You hope that people develop, and he absolutely did.
Yeah.
I think he sounded like he was having fun by the end of the season. At first, maybe you didn't hear his voice as often, but by the end of it, he was laughing and joking around and so much more like casual and natural. It's like, wow, what a progression to watch him make that transition.
Well, and he's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So you get to be better and better at your craft, as you know, through reps. And
right.
So the more reps he got, probably the more comfortable he got, and the more preparation you do, the more confident you get.
Did you ask if he has a year of eligibility left to maybe join USF this season? I mean, Coach Hartline coming out strong. Tom Brady.
Wouldn't that be good?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Hey, guess what? My daughter's a D1 soccer player. She was recruited. How many years, because of COVID and everything?
She might have 2 years left.
My daughter's in law school now up in Connecticut at UConn, but I think she has 2 years of NCAA eligibility left.
I don't know that I'm technically allowed to recruit, and I definitely wouldn't do it on the air.
Right.
But
unless it's Tom.
If she
I mean, Tom will put out an offer right now.
If she Googles 2 words transfer portal, she could probably figure out a means to get to a different
somewhere
transfer
school.
That's right.
However, I'm sure her current situation is a great one, too.
Transfer portal. So if you're wondering what this new voice is that you're hearing, Rob Higgins, who is the CEO of USF Athletics.
Yes.
A couple of things to talk about. So a lot of big, obviously, local sports stories. Any thoughts on, and listen, obviously you're very familiar with the Bucks complex and, Dale Mabry. Any thoughts on the Rays deal? Do you think the Rays deal and a new stadium at Dale Mabry and Tampa Bay Boulevard and the HCC Hillsborough College camp, you think something's going to get done?
Well, I think there's a lot of great leaders that are working on it. And I think you look at the Rays new ownership group. I love their passion and enthusiasm. I think they've been really strategic and intentional in terms of incorporating a lot of different people into the process. I think in general, the importance of making sure we have every single one of these franchises with us for the long term.
We don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose a major league team.
I'm just telling you, the communities that have experienced that, it's very, very deflating.
It is.
And so the fact that we have such great leaders working on it right now and trying to resolve what's really been a cloud over our community the last couple of decades, I've never felt more optimistic than I do right now. And I'm excited about the possibilities.
I love the rendering. The drawing looks phenomenal. You know?
And if you like that one, MJ, not to segue, but you should see
our
brand new on-campus football stadium, which is only 17 months out. I mean,
so how far along is it? Maybe I got to get a hard hat tour from you at some point.
Come on, let's do it.
Let's go. Yeah, really.
As soon as the show ends, I'll just be in the hallway.
Right.
You can hop in the car with me. But I will tell you, the steel, the concrete, they've been working on it around the clock. It'll be ready in time for our home opener next season. So we were going to play one final season in Raymond James, which will be our 30th season. And then we're going to move on campus. And when I tell you this building is incredible, it's a game changer. It's got every amenity possible.
How many toilets?
I don't know the answer to that, but there's 35,000 seats. I will find out the number of toilets. But I will tell you what it's going to do for the sentiment around our community. Not only, I didn't say our campus, because our campus, it's already lifting us up. The students are excited. The faculty and staff are excited. But what it's going to do for the community, that entire region of town, is incredible.
Yeah, I'm looking at the video. I'm looking at the rendering video, and it looks nice.
It's awesome. I mean, to have a home of our own is truly incredible.
And what I'm most grateful for is that Rob has guaranteed an MJ Morning Show skybox, which
it's going to go with your honorary degree,
right.
and it's going to go with you doing the coin toss, and it's going to do. I can't wait to hear your version of the anthem. It's going to be nice.
And I get to park right in front of one of the gates. Yeah. I just get to drive on the sidewalk. Right?
No, you pull up to the field is what
You park on the field.
I drive through the tunnel.
So I saw a video of you giving the tour of the stadium build to the new president.
Yes.
That was
President
awesome.
LeMayem started on Monday. And I'll just tell you, the alignment between our trustees with Will Weatherford and Mike Griffin and, our new president and our athletic leadership, it's awesome. Everybody's pulling in the right direction. They all see what an athletic program can do for a university and rolling up our sleeves and getting it done.
How does so let's segue here. How does USF get into March Madness this year?
Well, our Coach Hodson, is super dynamic and has done an incredible job this season. And if he heard me on the radio talking about how to get into March Madness when we have a really important game tonight, that is a big step towards that. He would not be a happy camper if I was looking 5 games ahead.
Right.
Tonight we play a huge game against the Memphis Tigers.
Yeah, Memphis is in town tonight.
Penny Hardaway, a perennial power.
Yeah.
They've got a great team. We're looking forward to taking them on in front of a really special environment at the Yuengling Center. And it's going to be an awesome crowd, the best crowd of the year. It's not too late to be a part of it. You go on to USF, go USFBulls.com to grab your tickets. Again, go USFBulls.com. But it is going to be an awesome game between two great teams.
So I am significantly less worried about offending the coach about his schedule.
Yeah.
USF is leading the AAC right now.
We are.
In
We're
men's
a game
basketball.
and a half in front of the standings.
If you guys win the tournament, that's an invitation to the
it's an automatic bid.
Yeah, automatic bid.
It is. We haven't been since 2012.
Yeah.
But again, tonight's a big one.
Got to do it tonight.
Yeah.
So 2 USF grads in the studio. Michelle,
go Bulls,
an accounting grad, went on to get her law degree at Stetson, and Fester, who lied about his degree
for many years.
For many, many years.
Many years.
And when we ended the MJ Morning Show, the first 18-year run in 2012, Fester actually went back and got his 6 credits and graduated.
Radio stations don't exactly check resumes. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I graduated. And I was like 9 credits short. And for like years, everybody thought I had this USF degree that, did me so much good being the butt of jokes on the radio. And then I found out I was off of academic probation. And I finished
double secret probation.
And I finished my last 9 credits. And I am a graduate.
Yes, he is.
Of
Fester, true story. When I was going through the final stages of this job, you know what the one thing I was worried the most about?
With the crazy verification process?
The background check and if I had any unpaid parking tickets.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, oh my God, am I going to survive my parking?
The vetting process.
Yes,
Vetting,
but I did it.
It's
to my credit as a youngster, I paid off any parking violations.
Or any
and your boy passed.
Any dorm damage?
No dorm damage.
No dorm damage. No outstanding warrants.
Yes.
Yeah. I think like the only 3 A's on my transcripts are the 3 that I took to finish my degree.
I might or might not have been part of hurling a candy vending machine down the stairway at Hilliard Hall at Ithaca College in 1985.
You could never be the CEO of their athletic program. You will not pass the vetting process.
I'm in big freaking trouble there. I'll tell you, I wasn't planning on taking calls, but I want to take this is actually a good call. Let me grab Chris. Chris, you're on the MJ Morning Show. I think it's a good question. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, thank you very much. First time caller.
Yep.
So my question is what is the USF doing to prepare for women's flag football?
So we have a women's flag football club team that I actually just had a chance. We had an event on campus where we talked about there's a lot of confusion around name, image, likeness, NIL, and rev share. So we hosted a speaker series on campus this past week where a variety of their members came out. I got a chance to visit with them as well. We actually have just added 2 women's sports in the last 2 years. Last season, our women's lacrosse team launched for the first time and had their very first season. They actually won a huge game yesterday. They won by 21 goals, which was really cool.
That's a lot of goals. Then, that's a football score.
This year, we launched our beach volleyball program.
Oh, wow.
And so they actually play for the first time this upcoming weekend at Tulane. And yesterday, we announced that they have a brand new beach volleyball facility coming. So we want to make sure that those 2 programs that we literally just launched are at 100% support, where we feel like those student athletes are having the absolute best student athlete experience possible. We're not there yet, as you can tell. Like, we're just building this beach volleyball facility. I certainly understand and appreciate where girls flag football is going at the high school level. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have done a phenomenal job supporting it. They have the biggest tournament in the entire country here and have grown that from scratch. And we want to make sure that we're positioned well in the future, but we got to do a great job with these 2 sports we just added.
Well, a lot of stuff on the rise, a lot of good things. The new stadium looks gorgeous, and I'm sure we're going to have events and concerts there as well.
Absolutely. We're going to have something for everybody there.
All right, Rob Higgins, CEO, USF Athletics. Always great to have you in. Fester.
Memphis tonight.
Yeah.
USF Bulls, Memphis at the Yingling.
Huge one. Go USFBulls.com to get your ticks.
Go Bulls.
All right, Rob Higgins, great to have you in again. We'll see you soon. It is the MJ Morning Show on a Thursday, and we got to roll. Looking forward to our pizza box tonight, Michelle? Yep.
Yes, I am.
Pizza box tonight. You're fresh off of Boy George last night at the Hard Rock. Good stuff. Michelle, why'd you throw we're still talking here. Michelle's already put her microphone away.
Yeah, you're still talking, but you're playing that music. I'm like, I'm out. I'm tapping out.
All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM, and let's be careful out there.